Dated yet? 610 WIOD, Miami, Fort Lauderdale.
610 WIOD presents The Neil Rogers Show. To talk with Neil, call 622-WIOD in Dade, 767-WIOD in Broward.
Did somebody on this station say crackhead nigger whore just a little while ago, or did I dream that? Did somebody on the Ron and Ron show say crackhead nigger whore, or did I just dream that?
Across the nation,
did somebody on this station
call toll-free at 1-888-474-WIOD.
Did some trailer park trash say?
And now, The Neil Rogers Show.
Hey, Brian, are you happy? I hate WLD again. They suck my dick, but I'm happy.
Are you sure? Rude, obnoxious, foul, and distasteful. The Dolphins are cursing, and man, it's disgraceful, 'cause Brian Cox and the rest of them are saying,
suck my dick, lick my balls, shit on you, motherfucker.
Words of love they toss in the microphone. The dump button just can't seem to be left alone. And all of this is because they like saying,
suck my dick, lick my balls, shit on you, motherfucker.
Okay. Oh, but they play football badly.
I didn't say that.
How did the Patriots kick their ass?
Suck my dick.
When will they make it to the Super Bowl? But with an attitude as bad as theirs.
Say what?
They're tossing our hopes down the stairs.
Oh, man.
Rude, obnoxious, foul, and distasteful. The Dolphins are cursing, and man, it's disgraceful. 'Cause Brian Cox and the rest of them are saying,
suck my dick, lick my balls, shit on you.
yes, they're saying,
suck my dick, lick my balls, motherfucker.
oh, they're saying,
suck my dick, lick my balls, shit on you. Suck my dick, lick my balls, shit on you, motherfucker.
I like it. So did somebody on this radio station, some cracker from some trailer park, say crackhead nigger whore on the Ron and Ron show at about 10 minutes before the hour, or did I dream that? Was I having, like, hallucinations? Did I just imagine that? I mean, I realize that show is geared strictly toward trailer park trash, toward redneck yahoos with big pickup trucks and Dobermans. Oh, excuse me, I like Dobermans. Pit bulls. But, I mean, what the hell was that? And then they left her on the air. That was the best part, okay? Redneck Central, baby. That's where it's at. Crackhead nigger whore. And the caller they were referring to was somebody that said, hey, you guys, with your racist crap, you're all done. And you know what? I think she had a point. I think she had a point. I mean, I could be wrong about that, but I think she had a point. In fact, my prediction is in just a few months, there will not be one show left on this radio station that was on it back on September 30th of 1996. Anybody want to take me up on that? Other than, of course, what's the one we got on the way? Toys for Goyam. He'll still be on here. He's got the naked pictures. That's Stephen J. Gay.
No, I understand that the new regime does not like those special interest programs.
Okay, like I said, they're all out, including that bitch Irene Richard. They don't like those shows. What they do like is some of what I heard last night again. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Did I tell you that Walter Sabo was the Antichrist or not? By the way, happy Pesach. And I'm really pissed off at the Sun Sentinel for putting these old Jews on the front page of the paper. Oh, hey, Mommy, look, there's a Jew. Yeah, do you see that? Do you see what they got on the front page? All these, and if you read the caption, which nobody does, the headline says, celebrating the start of Passover. And it shows all these Stone Age old Hasidim there with their payas and their heavy coats, and God, they must smell really good. And they got a fire going over there. They got the burning bush on fire. And it says, preparing for Pesach, ultra-Orthodox Jews in Jerusalem use bonfires to burn leavened food items or objects tainted by them. Oh, my God, they're burning it over there. People are starving to death. There are a bunch of schleppers over there. They haven't had a meat in their meal in the last 6 years, and they're burning crap because it's leavened. So anyway, getting back to Walter Sabo. And the stuff I heard last night. I mean, I hate to break the news to you, but all of these trite little cute topics that people are bringing up now, this topic-driven, which I told you was going to happen, and they denied it because they lie a lot. I told you that's their idea of what a talk show's all about. Of course, they're going to sell it anyway, so who cares? But what did I tell you? Oh, no, we're not going to do that. Those hot-button topics, baby. So last night we had, what's her name? We had Aaron Kay on, and also the Ski Meister, who's not a bad guy, by the way. He's a pretty good guy. Kind of like dull on the ear, you know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, she was talking about some story from Kansas about some guy that gave his girlfriend a $9,000 engagement ring. First of all, who in his right mind, unless they're loaded, unless they're gives anybody a $9,000 ring? Unless they're out of their mind. And then they split up. Does he get the ring back? And she's reading this article over and over. Somebody's going to call, and of course, like 3 or 4 insipid calls. Then we had to hear about Walter again, how they were looking for houses, and Walter doesn't want to sign the lease because they're not married, and yada, yada, yada. And then Ski gets on there, and he's doing a thing about service in retailers. I really can't even tell you what the topic was. I can't put my finger on it. And I hate to break the news to all these experts who have come in here to try to reinvent WIOD, which is what I predicted months ago. All of these trite little cute topics of yours, they've already been done over and over and over again. And their Bible, by the way, which Walter Sabo was the president of, this Talkers Magazine, which you notice this is all over the building now. Everywhere you look, there's another copy of Talkers Magazine. Even I'm on the mailing list now. So if we want to start our own bonfire, we got some good stuff. Here's the Talkers 10. Here's the top 10 hot topics. Here are those hot topics that we can get those peaks of 20 shares with. Like Buddy Bud would say, peaks of 20 shares if we just listen to Walter. Number 1, cults and madness. Number 2, science. Number 3, politics and scandal. Number 4, the legal system. Number 5, conspiracies. Ooh, it must be the Trilateral Commission. It must be the New World Order that's responsible for that crackhead nigger whore calling that show this morning. Can you believe that? And they left her on the air. That's the best part of the whole deal.
You saw my reaction.
Crackhead nigger hoe? What the hell is that? Man, oh man.
Kind of
Number 6 is natural disasters like the Ron and Ron show. Number 7 is sports. So we don't want to talk about that. Not here. Number 8, gay rights and lifestyle. Number 9, arts and entertainment. And number 10, relationships and gossip. Those are the top 10. Those are the hot topics that are going to put WIOD over the top. I say, and by the way, Phil Henry ain't going to be here today. He's doing a deposition. But that's why I played that thing at the beginning. Just, for a little nostalgia. For a little nostalgia, because you know what? Back in those days, back before this new regime took over, when Rick and Suds were struggling in the morning, but nevertheless doing okay, and I was sitting here fumbling along in the middays with 7 and 8 shares, and Phil Henry was in the afternoon entertaining the hell out of everybody, and even the sex bitch at night. You know something? Compared to what we got certain hours, which I don't want to mention no names, she wasn't all so bad. Her biggest problem, except for that fake voice and the phony laugh, was the fact that she ran out of topics after the second week.
But she was another graduate of the Walt Sabo School of Media, remember?
Oh, but you don't know who is coaching her every day. Harry Penis. Coaching every day on the topics, that is. I mean, every single day. And she was a big star up there in Orlando. See, I hate to break the news to these guys, but what plays in Orlando ain't necessarily going to play here. This is a Mickey Mouse place, but not quite as Mickey Mouse as Orlando, which is a real nose-picking place. I mean, it's like light years ahead of Tampa, but it's still a real serious nose-picking place up there in Orlando. Lots and lots of Bible thumpers and good old boys. I mean, if you took Disney World out of there, all you got is a bunch of fruit growers and a few fruits, and that's basically all you got. That's Orlando for you. So anyway, I hate to break the news to these experts that are going to reinvent this radio station, but all those great trite topics, they've all been done until they're coming out of your ears. Nobody wants to hear about service in goddamn Florida, okay? Nobody wants to hear about it. Nobody gives a flying crap about hearing about what's-her-name is dating the, after the first 5 weeks of that, enough is enough already, okay?
I want to hear more about the earwax, though.
I want to hear more about those Q-tips. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what we all want to hear a lot more about is that waxy buildup. Because behind that whole thing, there's something really I can't put my finger on.
Want a lollipop, little boy?
I really can't figure out what that's all about. Here's a mobile on WIOD.
Neil.
Yes, sir. Our first call of the day.
Listen.
This is going to be a great Tuesday, man.
You are so right. You got no idea. And the proof is in the pudding because nobody called in.
There was such a lull in phone calls, you couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
And she was just grabbing for words.
She must have read that article 400 times in an hour and a half. And how come she was only on for 2 hours and the Ski Foremski was on? What's that all about?
She ran out of things to say. It was almost embarrassing.
What do you mean by that?
She had nothing to say, and nobody called in.
So she just left?
There were times when nobody was talking.
What do you mean? It was just dead air?
Just, yeah, for a moment. Yeah, you could smell the wood burning. Maybe she was...
You better watch yourself, mister. You better watch yourself, because she's in tight with a consultant, man. This is a joke. This is like... I was listening to the stuff that was going on and off on this station last night in between 85 hockey games, and I'm going to tell you something. It's enough to make me cry.
Well,
what are these people thinking about?
I don't normally listen in the evenings, but I got to tell you something.
They must think we're in Jacksonville, South Carolina, or somewhere. They have no clue. They're totally out of touch with what this place is all about.
You're right.
But hey, have a great day.
Thanks a lot.
Okay.
Bye.
Hey, it's the first day of Passover. What the hell do you want? Look at that board we got. We got no calls here today. Panthers playing the Rangers in New York tonight. I'm going to play all my hockey stuff today. I got some great, exciting stuff. I got Rick Jeanneret. I got Bob Cole from when Edmonton tied that game up on Sunday night with 3 goals in a minute and 56 span. I got some great stuff because I'm not going to sit here and talk about some asshole paid $9,000 for an engagement ring in Kansas somewhere and should he get it back. You know something? I don't care if he gets it back. Do you care if he gets it back? I don't care. I do care about that crackhead nigger whore comment on Ron and Ron this morning. Next thing, they're going to be talking about the Hurricane football team. I mean, what the hell is that? And if anybody can't tell the difference, I feel really sorry for you, okay? Okay, let's take these hot topics one by one. Cults and madness, what do you say? 622 Well, what do you mean by that? No, that's the way she did it last night. She read the article. She read like a little blurb out of it. Okay, he spent $9,000. He wants to ring back. Okay, 622 WIOD. It's called Contrived, man. Contrived. And be sure and present it in such a way that it'll really get the audience whipped up into a frenzy. Contrived controversy. What do you think? Are you pissed off or what? There we go. Let's get them pissed, man. It's Pesach. It's even a work day today for teachers. Why can't they just be honest and say it's a Jewish holiday? Why can't they say that? The Jews are celebrating Pesach today. They're eating cardboard. What's wrong with telling kids the truth? Oh, it's a teacher's work day. Isn't that what they're calling it, by the way? Teacher's work day. When it's a Goyish holiday, when it's Easter, it's Easter. It's Christmas, it's Easter, it's whatever. Which I guess basically that's it. But when it's a Jewish holiday, it's never like a Jewish holiday because Jews are a small minority. So it's a teacher's work day today. We got to pacify the Jews. You know, that's the way it goes. What kind of crap is that? It's Passover, man. God, I'm gagging on something here. I think they got the poison gas going again, speaking of Hermann Goering. I think they're piping the poison gas in here, the Paxson people. I wouldn't be surprised if Walter Sabo's got his fine finger in that. Or maybe his fine Q-tip is stuck in the middle of this conspiracy, huh? And conspiracies is number 5 on the list, by the way. Let's talk about the Paxson conspiracy. That's one of those hot topics that's sure to get us peaks of 20 shares.
They don't like all that inside talk.
Oh, that's right. Let's see, we don't like the inside talk. We don't want people talking about WIOD because nobody cares about the station. We don't want to talk about any of the things that are going on inside. We don't want the producers talking on the air.
Sorry.
Asshole. We want those hot-button topics. Let's get back to what it's all about. Okay, what do you think? War or peace? Life or death? Right or the far right or the far left? Hasidim with long payas. Who's got the better dreadlocks, the Hasidim or Ronnie B? That's our poll question today, okay? Crackhead, nigger, whore. What kind of animal, what kind of piece of redneck trailer park oh, she's on Jenny Jones today? Okay, be sure to check that out. Comes up with a comment like that. See, those guys haven't figured it out yet. This ain't Tampa. They haven't figured that out yet. And to show you what geniuses the Paxson people are, their show goes off the air at 9 o'clock in Tampa on a station that they own. Paxson owns the station. They cut their show off at 9 o'clock in the morning, which was their home base up until 3-4 months ago. Can you figure that out? I mean, how many cubic zirconias do you have to buy before you can figure what that's all about?
610 WIOD.
Neil Rogers.
God.
What are those on your feet?
Shoes.
What else?
Socks.
Spell it.
SOCKS.
You just said kiss my ass. in Cantonese.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. Hey, what's that around your waist?
A belt?
Spell it.
B-E-L-T.
You just told someone to off in Zulu.
Oh, my.
And that's just one of the many techniques you'll learn with the National Profanics language cassette program. National Profanics can have you cursing in Spanish, French, Italian, German, and a host of other languages in just a few weeks. So call 1-800-you today, because the most important thing you'll need to know about other cultures is how to tell somebody off.
Hey, buddy. S-O-C-K-S.
Okay? Okay, 1019 at WIOD. Here's a lady in Miami. Hello.
Hi.
Yes, ma'am.
I got to change the topic for you today. What do you think about mandatory sterilization for kids that are on, adults that are on welfare that have more than 3 kids with 3 different fathers?
Well, how come your radio is up in the back, first of all? I think there definitely ought to be mandatory sterilization for trailer park trash.
Do you think it violates your civil rights?
Did you hear what I just said?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that anybody who lives in a trailer park, first, that we should do that by the end of the week. Sterilize everybody in America who lives in a trailer park.
Sounds good.
Then that's a good start?
Sounds good.
Then I think that anybody who makes under $50,000 a year, they ought to be sterilized because they can't afford to raise kids.
Right.
Right. I think that what will happen is we'll form a commission, and you and I can be the co-chairman, and we'll decide who can reproduce and who can't.
Okay.
No, seriously, I'm all for sterilization. I think that if people can't pass, if their IQ is like smaller than their penis size, that those guys should be sterilized.
Yeah, because
And women whose IQ is smaller than their breast size must be sterilized immediately. Well, America's biggest problem is dumb people reproducing.
Right.
Dumb people making more dumb babies.
Half these people don't even know who the father is.
Right.
Okay, I just want to get your opinion. Thanks.
Okay, see you at the trailer park. Okay, we have date lines wide open here. Come on, we got a hot topic on here today. We can get these peaks of 20 shares if we get this one going. Let's yank it and rip it and pull it and squeeze it and pound it and bang away at it until they finally get pissed off about it. That's the way you work this thing, okay? $9,000 for an engagement ring. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, here we go. So anyway, sterilization. Well, you got to get on the right page. I got my list here. I got my 3x5 cards. It's the Sableization of WIOD. Come on, 622-WIOD. We're going to have a wild day here today, man. 622-9463. 2 in Broward, 767-WIOD. The purple one, the mobile one line, whatever that thing is, pound it purple at pound IOD. Let's hear it. $9,000 for an engagement ring. He wants it back. Should we sterilize him or what? Should we sterilize consultants is what I say. That would be the best idea. Let's bring back Aaron Summers is what I say. And really, you know what this broad is doing? She's doing like a watered-down Aaron Summers thing without the sex. Are you following what I'm saying? It's like watered down without the sex. And there's no spots in there anyway when you come right down to it. So why not just shut off the thing at 9 o'clock? Sounds good to me. Here's Coconut Creek. Hello.
Hi.
Yes,
Neil.
sir.
Listen, I'm all for sterilization of trailer trash.
Yeah.
And as for your question about what kind of person could say crackhead nigga ho, well, that's got to be one of them fish people. So cults and...
Are you saying to me that she might be a born-again Christian?
She might be an
Who's probably attending a prayer meeting at the Paxson headquarters today in Tampa somewhere?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And what I want to say about cults and
at
madness...
noon? Yes.
Is...
What about science? Don't start skipping over my topics here, man.
Oh.
You're going to screw it all up for me.
Oh, no,
what about
you
science?
You said cults and science?
Yeah.
Science rules.
Okay.
Okay.
Excellent. Number 1, cults and madness.
Yeah, well, the greatest cult of all
yes.
is them fish people.
Christianity, the number 1 cult in the world today. That's right.
And it has caused more madness.
More murder, more mass mayhem, right?
Absolutely, than any other so-called cult.
See, I think it's interesting. I think it's interesting that the mafia people are like very big in the Roman Catholic Church because the Christian religion taught them how to make people an offer they couldn't refuse.
Absolutely.
Right.
And it melts in your mouth, not in your hand.
Exactly. I think you've covered all 10. The prize is in the mail, pal.
Thank you.
Nice job. Walter will be right over to see you. Okay, let's go, man. This doesn't seem to be doing it. 622-WIOD in Dade. Come on, what do you think? Yes or no? Up or down? Thumbs up, thumbs down. 622-WIOD in Dade. 767-9463 in Broward. We got all the Dade and Broward lines waiting on you. God, this ain't working too good, Walter. This just doesn't seem to be getting the job done. Here's Pompano on a mobile. Hello.
Neil, you're in rare form today, sir.
I'm in rare form, but the audience is dead just because it's Pesach. Let's hear from some Goyim today, for Christ's sakes. It's not their holiday.
speaking
Let's hear
of-
from some damn Goyim out there.
I hate to
What the hell's
steal-
wrong with you, Goyim?
I hate to steal one of your topics there, but what about the free food at the buffets for the old farts?
You'll be pleased to know, by the way, that I'm drinking 2 bottles today of Life kosher water, natural spring water, in honor of Passover. How do you like that?
Well, how does water get to be kosher?
The rabbi comes and squirt, squirt, does a little number in it. That's right.
Neil, now listen.
You can almost taste it.
When the new Schmucks Debaucher station here came
I have
over...
never seen, you know something, in all the years I've been on the air, I've been on 1024 already. I have never started a show and seen, I got you and one other stiff on here. That's it. I got 2 calls on the board here. We've got these hot topics, and we got to cover all 10 of them by 2 o'clock, or we're going to be up Soros. Let's go here. Let's get the Goyim on the phone. The Jews are busy eating cardboard. Let's go.
Neil, now, before you came over to your new station there in Hollywood,
Yes.
all I heard was about, not just from you, but everybody, about the bitching and moaning and groaning about the equipment and nothing worked and can't even afford a fax machine.
Right.
And then you got in there
that was here.
Well, then you got in there for the first couple weeks and everything was peaches and roses.
No, it was not. That was the first 2 days.
Oh.
We had no fax machine here. That took weeks. We had no hanging file for the copy. I mean, everything. We had no paper clips. We had no toilet paper. They were telling Steve Nickel, you're the guy that's got to go pick up the toilet paper and the paper towels. They have no idea how to put together a radio station.
Well, do you think the new station is going to be any better?
Meaning what?
Well, I mean, it's going to be the first couple of days. Everything will be nice again. And then you'll have to do your stick, which is bitch all day.
Yeah. Oh, so in other words, we don't want it to be too good, is that it?
No, I enjoy your bitching.
Yeah. Well, that's what I just said. We don't want it to be too good. I already told him that. Don't make it too good. Have a great day.
Neil, you're the best. We'll
God
follow
bless you.
Anywhere.
God bless you, son. See ya. This is very weak. You know something? I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to play hockey highlights for 3.5 hours till 2 o'clock unless we get some real serious topics going here today. Unless we get you people off your ass. All you Goyim out there, all you Spicks in Dade County that are sitting back, just waiting. Here's your opportunity. Arts and entertainment. Let's hear it. Ellen's coming out. Is everybody worked up about that? Like it's a big surprise. Like Martina coming out. That was a big shock to me, I'll tell you that. That would be like Charles Nelson Riley coming out of the closet on the air. That would be a major shock to all of the world, wouldn't it? Ellen's coming out. And Jerry Falwell pissed off about it too, okay? And so are all those other Goyim. All those other Goyim who are busy doing each other and everybody, anything that moves. Don't forget, the ones that point the finger, they're the ones that are sticking that finger in places that we can't mention on the air. Although we can say crackhead nigger whore on the Ron and Ron show. I still can't get over it. I still can't get over it. The level of redneckness that audience is all about. Of course, they're all gone now anyway, so what's to say? Here's Coconut Grove. Hello. No, that's coming at 1, Walter. Walter's trying to, we'll take the order of topics as they go, okay? Just calm down. Here's Boca. Hello. That was J. Rokeach. Boca. Hello.
Neil.
Yes, sir.
Neil, Ron and Ron have got to take what they can get.
What does that mean?
That's their audience.
Yeah, rednecks.
That's what's turning into their audience.
Well, what do you mean that's what's turning into their audience? That's what's always been their audience is rednecks.
Okay, you're right. That's always been their audience.
But you're listening to it, evidently.
I think, well...
You don't sound like a redneck to me.
No, wait a minute.
You sound Jewish to me. You sound Jewish. Are you Jewish?
Hello?
Are you Jewish?
Of course.
I knew it. Happy Pesach.
But thank you, the same to you. But I gave up on Ron and Ron.
How do you like that I knew you were Jewish just on the phone? Is that pretty good or what?
Well,
just on the phone I could tell you were Jewish. How do you like that?
We have a sense.
And you want to know why? Because there was no aroma of smegma coming over the receiver. That's why, George.
Okay, Neil.
Cleanliness is godliness. Don't ever forget it.
Neil.
Yes.
I'm going to take Colts for 30.
Okay. The answer is... you lose. Okay, we have an open line in Dade, 622. We have all of Broward. Broward's still waiting out there. Can't we find just a few Goyim in Broward to get us through this day today? Oh, my God. Pesach all over again. The worst days of the year is Passover time. You think that the whole town was Jewish at Pesach time. Put down those stale matzahs. I'm telling you, they'll kill you. Pick up something good like some mandel bread. Somebody brought us some mandel bread at the hockey game. Which game was it? Not the last game, thank God. The one before that we won. Brought us some mandel bread he made with his own little hands, made from matzah with chocolate chips in it. And something was pretty damn good, too. By the way, final score tonight, since we don't play all that well in New York, Rangers 2, Panthers 4. All you Ranger fans talking to big talk, big talk, opening up their big New York mouths. We're going to kick your ass tonight. Probably kick it again tomorrow night. Because I know we're not going to have another one of those coma performances tonight like we did the other day, just to make it kind of interesting, okay? Just because we felt sorry for them, we figured we'll let them have one, just to make it look good. 1028 at WIOD.
610 WIOD. The station that reaches the beaches, but can't be heard in the office.
Boy!
Hey, we know our limits.
I have no foreskin.
So, kid, you want a career in the Navy. What do you think you'd like to do?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Do they have a cruise director?
No. Why do you want to join, son?
Oh, I don't know. Something about a crisp white bell-bottom uniform with a snappy little black tie and a Shirley Temple hat that says, "I'm clean and ready for inspection, sir." Do they have a poop deck? I sure would like to play on that. That's a funny word. Poop deck, poop deck, poop deck. Do they serve Mai Tais on the ship? Oh, sail away!
I poop. Yeah, I bet. Okay, 1032, it's going around. 1032 at WIOD. Happy Tuesday. God, I feel great today. I don't know what it is. There's something in the air. It's Pesach. It's a teacher's work day. It's going to be a great day on his show today, even though they're a little recalcitrant at the moment. I got some great hockey stuff. I got Rick Jenneret with the Sabres winning goal last night. I'm going to play all of that eventually when I get around to it, when I feel like it. Here's Davey on a mobile. Hello.
Hey, Neil. Couple
Yes, sir.
of points, please. Sunday, during the hockey game?
During what?
During the hockey game.
The hockey game?
Yeah, you know, that great game.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was on the way to some friend's house to watch the game, and we were listening to QAM, right?
Yes.
We were in the car. And this clown that was on QAM says, "Oh, we don't want to talk hockey today. We want to talk baseball." And hung up on anybody who wanted to talk hockey. Guy named Clark or something?
Never heard of him. He's out. He's out.
Yeah, well, he was history.
He's out.
Okay, second point. Came back from the Seder last night and got to listen to this lovely broad last night. What a dumb broad. She was better off with her gas cap routine.
Yeah.
And
she must have read that little article that she was plugging about 600 times, and and over again. Okay, we get it, honey. Nobody cares. Move on to something else. Anything. Talk about boogers. Talk about
related?
picking your nose in public, huh?
Is she related or go to the same school as that Jim Reilly?
She's the girlfriend of our consultant.
Oh, God. No, I'm glad
Are you
you're
starting to put
bailing.
this picture together now, sir?
I'm glad you're bailing.
Walter Sabo has taken over this radio station. It was a bloodless coup because the Paxson people bought it. They don't have the foggiest idea what to do with it or what it's all about. So here's Walter Sabo sold him a bill of goods. I'll come in and show you what it's all about. I'll show you how to make it into a Bush League talk station. And, man, is he ever going to do it. Trust me when I tell you.
Just like she, right?
WGVA in Geneva never had nothing on us. So give them about 6 months, it's going to be dynamite.
Sounds like my company. Have a great day.
In fact, this comes under one of the hot topics, natural disasters.
You got it.
Have a happy. Okay. Happy Pesach. We want some goyim on the phone today, damn it. Too many Jews on here. Go eat your matzah. Let's find out what the goyim care about, okay? We have an open line on the purple line. We'll talk to some Jews tomorrow. Let's hear from goyim. Pound IOD on the Mobile 1 Purple line. We have an open line in Dade, 622-WIOD. We have one in Broward, 7679463. This misconception that everybody who's a Gentile is somehow a trailer park trash type, I think that this is one of the grotesque generalizations. What are you smiling about? But Julios don't live in trailer parks, do they?
Not as a rule.
Can't afford it? Okay, here's Miami Beach. Hello.
Good morning, Neil.
Yes, sir.
I tuned on WIOD last night at midnight to get some ball scores.
Yeah?
And that guy named Ski was on.
Ski was on?
Yeah.
Yeah?
What's the deal?
I haven't got any idea. In fact, George, who makes out the schedule, when I was asking him about it this morning, he looked at me with kind of a blank look like, huh?
I
K?
didn't understand. He was talking about...
I said, no, not K, Ski. He kept saying K.
He was talking about his wife's toenails that she clipped and found on the...
Oh, wait a minute. That's topic number 7. Yeah, that's topic number 7, toenail clippings.
Yeah, and he didn't want to get rid of them, but he didn't know what to do with them.
Oh, my God.
Just lick them.
Yeah.
He kept repeating the same
You know something? It would almost be like a joke. You think it's a put-on, but they're serious because this is what they've been brainwashed into believing is how you do it here. This is how they want to do this station. They're going to make it a Light Bulb Junior.
Are they
Light Bulb Light?
Are they thinking that people are tuning in and tuning out so quickly that they have to keep repeating the same thing over and over and over again?
Yeah, especially at that hour of the night.
Jesus.
God.
Pitiful, pitiful, pitiful.
So what do you do with those toenail clippings anyway?
I don't know. I made a necklace.
Let them fly in all directions is what I do. Let the dogs have them.
Have a good day.
Have a happy.
See ya.
Bye-bye. Happy Purim. Even though it's the wrong holiday, we don't care. Let's have some hamantash, and the food is much better on Purim time. And also at Hanukkah. Mobile 1 Purple Line is waiting on you today. Pound IOD. We have an open line in Dade, 6229463. One in Broward, 767. We're inviting straight people in Goyim to call in today, which ordinarily they're excluded, of course. But we'll make an exception because it's a tough day. It's Pesach, baby. It's the day when the Orthodox Jews, that embarrasses, that humiliates. I find that so degrading. It reminds me when I went to school to Michigan State in East Lansing, Michigan. And, of course, Michigan State is a state university. So the kids who live in Michigan get much cheaper tuition than those out-of-staters. So there was a kid from Owasso, Michigan. I'm trying to think of his name. It was Alan something. I don't know what his name was. Kind of like a real Yahoo guy. He looked like a Yahoo because he was a Yahoo. But not a bad kid, but he was just a Yahoo. He was the good Yahoo. But anyway, he was from Owasso. And, of course, there were many of us from from New York and from around other parts outside of Michigan who were Jewish. And when he met me, I was the first Jew he had ever met. And he thought that there were going to be like horns sticking out of my head, and that I have payas like sticking down the sides of my thing, and have a beanie sewed to the top of my head.
You didn't show him your tail, did you?
No, I did not. I didn't even show him my rectum. But now that I think of it, now he wasn't that good. But at any rate, this is, and you look on the front page of the newspaper here, talk about perpetuating ugly stereotypes like that crackhead nigger whore comment on Ron and Ron this morning. And here's these old, ultra-Orthodox Jews, which I'm going to say it again, nobody reads, make one person out of 100 is going to read the thing underneath, the caption. They all look at the headline, celebrating the start of Passover. They probably think that's in sunrise. All the people that read the Sun Sentinel, they take a look at that. They look at the picture, celebrating the start of Passover. Here's the fire is burning. Here's all these Getchkis with their big coats and their payas and their big heavy hats looking like something out of the Stone Age. You crazy, crazy, ultra-Orthodox Jews, you're out of your mind. And let me tell you another reason, by the way, that they're the ones saying now they're the only real Jews. They're not Jews. Because it's an oxymoron. There's no such thing as a conservative Jew. Not possible. Because liberalism is the essence. It's the base. Forget about it. You can scrape away the gefilte fish and all the matzo balls. Scrape all of that away. Put it over there. I'll be with it in a minute. But the bottom line is the fundamental liberalism of the Jewish code, of the whole concept of Judaism. Without that, you can't be a real Jew. I don't care how close to the bone they cut it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you've been sliced so small you're like an acorn, like some of the rest of us. You still can't be Jewish. So the whole concept of... That's like Jews for Jesus. Same thing. Ultra right-wing Jew, can't happen. Can't be. Sorry, you're out. Here's a mobile in Miami. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Neil, I got a question for you.
Yes.
Now, I know Paxton's screwing you over, but how come Ron and Ron had Betty Boobs or something having a live sex act, and they're worried about your program?
That's well, you're asking me?
Yeah.
How about giving me an answer?
I don't know.
I found out in the last week that they're doing like live sex stuff during the show. I don't care what they do out of the show, but during the show they're doing like live sex acts on that show.
And they're bitching about your commercial.
And this man is supposedly a goody, a man of the cloth and goody two shoes and hallelujah and don't say goddamn on the air and all this other phony baloney born again bullcrap that this company portrays with their Christian ethics and their manual and everything. How can you do business the Christian way when you got guys having sex on the air during a morning show?
I don't understand
afternoon show. That's another story. What?
I don't understand that either. I don't know why they're busting.
Well, maybe one of those good Christians can answer it for us today, sir.
Yeah, I think you should try to get some trying to answer that one for you.
Maybe somebody out there's got a good head on their shoulders, or just.
I think you should stop busting your balls.
Okay.
And I think you're good, so you should go to WQAM.
I am going.
Good for you.
I'm going. I'm on my way.
Good for you.
See ya.
Bye.
Okay. I thought they already knew. I'm going already. Okay, it's a slow process. I'm going someday. Open line in Dade, 622. We have one in Broward, 767. The mobile one purple line is open, which is a bad sign. Pound IOD. It's Pesach, of course, and the Orthodox Jews, they can't call us today. Can they? I'm not really sure. See, I'm like in limbo on this one. On Yom Kippur, I'm sure they couldn't call, and certainly not on Shabbos, but we're not on the air on Shabbos anyway, so what difference does it make? What the hell is Shabbos? I don't know. But on Pesach, can the Orthodox Jews call us today? That's the question right now that this gentleman who just called wants to know. Can the Orthodox Jews have sex in the morning on a morning show if Buddy Bud Paxson don't find out?
Do they have to cover their faces?
And do they have to cover it up? And are the Mormons still wearing those feel-good, what do they call those things? The holy clothes with a little hole in them?
Sacred garments.
The sacred garments.
undergarments.
The secret undergarments. Are the Mormons wearing their secret undergarments today? And which side do they have the little hole on, huh? Exactly.
Temple
Where's
garments,
the flap? The what?
Temple garments.
Temple garments. Okay. Temple garments. I thought the Jews would be wearing those. I thought those would be all the stuff that these Getchkis are wearing here on the front page.
Where can I get one of those hats?
That's a good question. Let's find out today. I think Shloimey's has got a sale on them right next to the stale matzah. You can get one of these real neat hats, look like an old Jew. I mean, take a look at that. Is that pathetic? Does that make you want to sit down on a curb somewhere and cry like a baby? Taking a look at that, and you wonder about the condition of the world today. This is what people ought to be talking about, and they're worried about Marshall Applewhite, huh? That faggot. Who the hell gives a crap about that? He's dead already. He's dead. Who cares about him? But you talk about madness and cults. This is what they ought to be talking about. These Getchkis here, right on the front page of the paper. And these born-again fish people. This is insanity, man. Nobody wants to talk about that. They're too busy talking about let's sterilize everybody we don't like, which ain't a bad idea. We have an open line in Broward, 767 WIOD. The purple one line, the mobile one line is open, which, that's the barometer. When that line is open, it's Pesach. Pound IOD. We pay for the call, mobile one. We're desperate today, baby. We only got 400 calls lined up here, so you better get with it. Pound IOD. No music today. No music. Because I've made up my mind that I got my 3x5 cards. I got my list of 600 hot button topics today, and we're going to make it work whether Walter Sabo likes it or not. How do you like that? Because this man has reinvented talk radio as we used to know it. He's brought it back to the old, tired, boring Ludlow Porch. I mean, we're talking about Yahoo nose-picking crap that even Ludlow Porch don't want to talk about. That's how bad it is, okay? Let's talk about cult suicides. Let's talk about the Hale-Bopp Comet. Let's talk about the things that nobody in his right mind gives a flying crap about, okay? But the consultants and all these talk experts, they think this is what you people care about, which is why most of these shows are syndicated and have like a 0.3 share. 1043 at WIOD. If you want something for free, there's the magic word. That will come up in this town. Free. Something good for free, no less. How about two somethings good for free? Oh, sounds good to me. Pick up the phone right now and call 1-800-4-HYDRON, 1-800, the number 4, HYDRON, and they will send you their great free catalog of super, the best in the universe, skincare products that are the best on the market today anywhere for both men and women. And they'll also send you a free sample so you can smear it around a little bit yourself and find out just how great it is for you. And if you're one of those real big shots out there, Mr. Smoothie or Mrs. Smoothie, who thinks, I don't need no skincare, you're wrong. Because no matter what you do, you got to have one of their products. For example, if you play sports, menthol ice from Hydron is a must. You'll also want to be sure and use Hydron hand lotion because Hydron products moisturize your skin without leaving it feeling greasy, because when it gets greasy, you have a tendency to drop the quarters on the floor. Hydron works like this. As it dries on your skin, it creates an invisible shield that is water insoluble, moisture holding, long lasting. The shield lets your skin breathe because it lets the oxygen in and the carbon dioxide out. Even Hydron cleanser won't take away from your skin's natural protection the way so many of those other skincare products do. So if you want something really great for free, when in doubt, check this out. Pick up your phone right now and call Hydron for the free catalog and free sample. Even the phone call is free. What more could you want, for Christ's sakes? Call 1-800-4-HYDRON. That's 1-800, the number 4, HYDRON and RON.
610 WIOD. And deep in the heart of some far-off jungle, we received word that some natives seem to be worshiping some kind of unusual god. A voice from far, far away has captivated these isolated people. If you listen closely, you may just hear...
Let's just go get drunk.
We're worldwide, baby. www.audionet.com or www.paxson.com. Come and worship with us with 610 WIOD.
610 WIOD.
You better beef up and be ready to play with the big boys.
Hi, Neil. I'm a Miami resident, and I just happened to hear the Neil talk show on my way home, and I think it's absolutely horrible, and I don't understand how anybody with values or morals or a social conscience can allow such a thing to be broadcast on their station. This guy is just cursing at people, insulting, blaspheming, just spreading anger and hatred. I don't understand that. I mean, do you have children? Do you have a family? Do you care what's going on, in the world here? That just this bad stuff should be going around? Someone just venting all their hatred and anger at innocent people. I mean, he just left somebody crying on the air, and maybe it's very popular and makes a lot of money for your station, but this is really not what the world needs. I mean, things are bad enough. I don't think we need a guy like this. And I really find it very offensive and just horrible. I mean, how would you like if your children were listening to that and growing up in a world where this kind of thing is acceptable, where people can talk like that and be paid for it and be endorsed? I mean, I'm just horrified and disgusted. And I'm sure I'm not the only person who feels that way. Please try and take consideration of the rest of the world and the other people that have to listen to this kind of garbage. And I hope you will, because this is really something that's not acceptable. If you want this world to get to be a better place, this is not the way to do it.
All right. Who have to listen to this kind of... You notice that? They have to listen to it. They have no other choices, of course, and neither did she. She's the one to tell us what's acceptable and what's not. Another good Christian, I'm sure. She's probably got a fish on her thing. Maybe she's got a fish on her puss. But she's going to tell us what's acceptable and what's not. Hey, there's Yarmer Yager. Stick one in there. Not enough. I told you, Flyers in 4. I told you the Penguins, they're going down. They got no defense. They got no nothing. They're going down in 4 straight. Here's Miami. Hello.
Hello, Neil.
Yes, sir.
Julio calling you from Miami.
Buenos dias. ¿Cómo está?
Good, good. First time caller, long time listener.
Great.
I just called to talk about last night tuning into Aaron K. show.
Yes, sir.
If that's her name. I cannot believe this lady. She talked about...
I got you down.
Yeah.
Started off reading this paper about $9,000 engagement. Who, first of all, would buy a $9,000 engagement unless you're loaded?
Some guy who needs mental help, I think.
And then...
Yeah.
Did you hear what she started her show with?
No.
Her little song, she said she wants to have...
Oh, yeah, I did hear that, yeah.
Can you believe that?
We love you, Karen. Neil sucks. Something like that, yeah, it's lovely. Incredible. Well, see, this is part of the Walter Sabo strategy, is to have her be the anti-Neil, see, and get me to talk about her a lot. And believe me, all you got to do is listen to her once. You'll never listen again.
And another thing I want to talk about, the Panthers
I'm trying
game.
for you, Karen. I'm getting you a big audience, but they'll never come back. What is it now?
The Panthers game on Sunday. I went with my girlfriend, and third period, 3-0, beginning of the period, everybody's leaving the arena.
Now, I left with 7 minutes left.
Excuse me?
I left with 7 minutes to go.
In the
third period.
In the third period, people were leaving. I was sitting the highest seat in the arena you could sit in.
Yeah.
And I was nearly by the
I got to
back.
be honest with you. That game on Sunday, I can't blame anybody for leaving whenever they wanted. That was they should have given us refunds. I was looking for the refund window on the way out. That was bad. They didn't even show up.
And in
I think those were a bunch of imposters. Those weren't the Panthers. They were imposters. They were Chris Wells clones in drag. Anyway, yes, sir?
In closing?
See?
Aaron K. Mierda. See you, Neil.
Bye. What do you say? Aaron K. what?
Mierda.
Oh, mierda. Oh, geez, you can't say Aaron K. So anyway, anybody out there ever have a $9,000 engagement ring?
I had one in my mouth once.
We have 2 open lines in Dade, 622-9463, 622-WIOD. We have an open line in Broward. Our topic today is tzitzes. Can we say that on the air, okay? Anybody out there wearing tzitzes today, did anybody call you to tell you if Orthodox Jews can call on Pesach or not? I guess they couldn't
they're not
call.
Gonna call.
Yeah. No, well, they don't have to be Orthodox to call. We're not talking about super Orthodox. See, there's not really 3 branches of Judaism. There's like conservative and Reformed and Orthodox. There's like mini branches. The Orthodox, they got like the, I'm a little Orthodox, and maybe I got a beanie on my head. But then there's the super, the frum, the ultra-Orthodox, like the ones here in Sunrise on the front of the paper this morning, burning a bonfire, burning Wonder Bread. Oh, that's what we should be playing. The Bread is Wonder. Too bad we don't have the original one. It was a lot longer and much, much better, but of course somebody had destroyed those tapes. Anyway, here's a mobile in Miami. Hello.
Neil Rogers.
Yes, sir.
I'm behind the second only Maple Leaf fan in Miami.
No, you're not. We got a lot of Leaf fans down here, sir. We have many Leaf fans.
I'm driving 55 miles an hour on 95, and this Maple Leaf person's got their car plastered in Maple Leaf stuff.
Oh, you're behind them. I thought you were one. Yeah, you don't sound like a Maple Leaf fan. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, all right, I'm out of material.
Okay, thanks for the good news. Go, Leafs, go. How the Leafs doing in the playoffs, by the way? They're not? Where the hell is that thing, by the way? The Bread is Wonder? Isn't that on this? Where the hell is that, George? Which thing is that on? I'm going to start getting really pissed off if I can't find a date. 622 WIOD. We have one in Broward, 767. The mobile one, purple line, is weak today. Weak today. Because I guess those goyim out there can't afford cell phones. Is that it? Pound IOD, mobile one pays for it. No matter what you got, pick it up and give it a shot. Our topic today, which one is it? Our topic is relationships and gossip. That's number 10 on the list. Well, let's move. Now, let's go up to science, okay? Are you for it or against it? Science, thumbs up or thumbs down? Let's hear it. Carl Sagan, good guy or bad guy? Dead guy, good guy or bad guy? How did you like that phony thing? I mean, he was great, but he put on that phony, that affected voice. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it used to drive me nuts. What was that thing he did on PBS?
Cosmos?
See, even the way you said that. Yeah, Cosmos.
Billions and billions.
Yes, billions. Oh, that phony affected thing. Oh, jeez. Maybe he should be dead. Well, he is. Here's Hollywood. Hello.
Neil.
Yes, sir.
Jesus. Hey, man, you got a goy here.
Yeah, all right.
Big-time circumcised.
Here's a big-time goy with a big-time circumcision.
I have no foreskin.
All right.
Smooth as silk.
I'll bet.
Hey, does anybody know that Jim really bottoms out for Walter Sabo?
Bottoms out, huh?
Bottoms, man.
Well, that kind of confirms other stories we've been hearing. Too bad we can't leave that go on the air. We have two open lines. I think he's too old. Open lines at Broward, 767-9463, 767-WIOD. Is that something or what? Jim Reilly. There's another. So do they like that show? They probably like that because he isn't one of those specialty shows, you know? They don't like those. Right?
It's a specialty show.
Yeah, his show is a specialty show. It's for people who believe the Virgin Mary is on the side of that bank building and want to talk about getting laid in Mexico. That's basically it. And mention my name about 400 times every weekend. That's basically what he does. He's going to be doing middays here, by the way. That's a rumor. Two open lines at Broward, 767-WIOD. Let's see. Al Gore goes to China. That's our topic next hour. You like it or you don't like it? Are you pissed off at those little slanty-eyed gooks or what? How about Al Gore? Does he need a personality transplant this week or next week? Now, I got news for you. That's going to be it. Next election, it's going to be Al Gore against whichever nitwit that the Republicans come up with, which, who could that be? Could be anybody, another loser. I predict nobody shows up. I predict everybody stays home. Here's Pompano Beach. Hello.
Neil.
Yes, sir.
God. How are you?
Great.
How come we got no post-game show for the Panthers?
Because it's on Waxy, sir, because they're selling them short. Because they're shortchanging our great Panthers after all season long. That's the way they do it, and I'm pissed off.
Well, I understand. I understand.
Let me say it
why
again.
They're doing it.
When they have the Marlin conflict, the game should be on their FM. It should be on KISS. And if it was my team, I would demand that would be on one of their stations, not farmed out to this Waxy thing, okay?
Well,
not that I want to create a problem over there for my close friend Greg Reed, but those games should be on KISS on the FM, which people can hear with a post-game show.
Well, you can straighten it out. Hey, listen.
Sure.
What happens to the Sabres now with the Dominator out?
What do you mean what happens? They won the game last night, and he's day-to-day. He might be back next game.
You think he'll be back quick
Shields
enough?
played great last night. What are you complaining about?
Well, I understand that. I mean, if he's out for a long period of time,
he's not out for a long period of time. They said it's day-to-day, so it can't be, that bad.
Okay. Very good.
In fact, it might be. He doesn't play that great in the playoffs anyway. He never has. They
Right.
never go anywhere in the playoffs. Maybe it's the best thing that happened to him.
Could be. Because I saw them to be very similar to the Panthers last year with great goaltending.
They don't have to worry about him. They got to get Matthew Barnaby back. That's the spark plug. That's the guy that they need badly.
Okay.
Matthew Barnaby.
Very good. Rangers 2, Panthers 4.
That's what I just said.
I hear you.
Okay, you got it. Get out of here. So anyway, speaking of Buffalo.
Flip it around to the boys. 1 minute left in regulation. A long pass through the middle. Shannon back to gather it in and rip it up to Galley at center. Galley feeding one in. High up the glass. In behind the net. Tipped out in front, and Pekka couldn't come up with it. It was in his skate. Sabres keeping it in with Ward. He leaves it to Pekka. Pekka gets taken down. Here's Ward trying to get in front of the net. Broken up. Jammed in front again. Another shot deflected just wide by Ward. Back in the corner. Daw running York heavily into the boards. Sabres trying to keep it in and do. Daw grabbed in the corner by Alfredson. No penalty. They jam around on the boards again. Comes out in front. The shot right out. Taken to save. The rebound. Another shot. They score! The Buffalo A wild celebration both on the ice and at the Buffalo bench. Zebras putting on incredible pressure in the last minute of play. And Salt went away to take the lead. And you could drop a pin in the Corral Center. The only noise is the shuffle of feet, people leaving the building.
They're shuffling it up there in the Corral Center. That Rick Jennerad, man, he's okay in my book. 10:58 at WIOD.
Coming up tonight, Bruce Williams in drag. 610 WIOD, Miami, Fort Lauderdale.
Neil Rogers got.
Little loose there.
Oh, God. If God had a bomb and took a hit, then would he act like Cheech and Chong and get the munchies and make brownies filled with hash? Yes. And would he share it with Jesus and the saints?
No.
Those pious potheads. And yeah, pot is great. And yeah, pot is good. And yeah. What if God smoked cannabis? Smoking pot like one of us. Getting high on the back of the bus. Just him and Moses getting stoned. On a Greyhound bus to Rome to get some Vatican homegrown. A couple dimebacks to take home. Smoke a big Bob Marley on his throne. No fun in heaven unless you're stoned.
Oh! 11:05 at WIOD. Happy Tuesday. Happy Pesach, baby. Don't eat too much matzah. All you kids out there, don't let your parents force you to eat that crap. It'll kill you, man. Sooner or later, you're going to die if you eat that crap. So anyway, here's some pretty interesting stuff. It says proof that Jesus was Jewish. He went into his father's business. He lived at home till the age of 33. He was sure his mother was a virgin, and his mother was sure he was God. Proof that Jesus was Irish. He never got married. He never had a steady job. His last request was a drink. Proof that Jesus was Puerto Rican. His first name was Jesus. He was always in trouble with the law, and his mother didn't know who his father was. 3 proofs that Jesus was Italian. He talked with his hands, he had wine with every meal, and he worked in the building trades. 3 proofs that Jesus was black. He called everybody brother, he had no permanent address, and nobody would hire him. 3 proofs that Jesus was Californian. He never cut his hair, he walked around barefoot, and he invented a new religion. All right.
All right.
What was that?
Rectum.
Oh, that too. Well, we got some good fact stuff here today, some good anti-religious stuff. Thank you so much, by the way. The more the merrier, from Nick, who talks about the contradictions of all this, the Bible and all this hocus pocus and bullcrap, and has got a whole great list of them here. For example, Exodus 20, verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. But then in Romans 14:5 it says, one man esteemeth one day above another, another esteemeth every day alike. Let every man be fully persuaded in his own mind. In other words, do whatever the hell you want. On the permanency of the earth, Ecclesiastes 1:4, the earth abideth forever. Peter, the elements shall melt with fervent heat, the earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Oh. And on and on and on. Here in Genesis it says, I have seen God face to face and my life is preserved. But in John it says, no man hath seen God at any time. How do you like that? And it's got a whole list of, 2,485,000 contradictions in all this biblical gobbledygook. But don't confuse these people with the truth, because they want to wear all that heavy clothing.
Save that for me, please.
Okay. We have all the Broward lines wide open here today, man. Neil is on the air. He's like foaming at the mouth. He's ready to rock and roll, and Broward is not. What a shock. What a surprise. 767 WIOD in Broward. Our topic today, the Hale-Bopp Comet. You like it or don't you? How about that tail? Anybody out there want another? It's got a turd tail. Can't be all bad if it's got that many tails. 767 WIOD. The Mobile One purple line is open, pound IOD. Out of town, the green lines, forget about them. Even the Goyim up there in Palm Beach are all Jewish today because it's Pesach. Here's Hialeah. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Is this Neil?
Yes, it is.
Hey, Neil, man, this is the first time I ever talked to you, man. You're the best.
I am.
Yes, you are. I'm lucky to be listening to you today. I had to stay home.
Yeah, because it's a Jewish holiday today.
No, because, I was sick today.
But isn't it a holiday in Dade?
Neil, man,
No, seriously, do they have school in Dade today?
Yeah.
Oh, my God, what a bunch of anti-Semites on Pesach?
Yeah.
Man.
No, but, I was
But you did the right thing. You did the right thing staying home.
Yeah. No, man, but, I've been on listening to you for almost 2 years now, You're the best, man, for
Yes, I am. Say it again.
You're the man. I don't know why people bitch about your show, man.
Because they can't deal with the truth, because they're a bunch of mental cripples, that's why.
If
They're
you don't
emotional
like it, just
cripples.
don't listen to it.
That's right.
I know, that's true, man. Well, can I call somebody a douchebag?
Go ahead.
My brother Abraham and his girlfriend Vicky are a bunch of douchebags.
Your brother, his name is Abraham?
Yeah.
Is he Jewish? Have a great day, pal.
All right,
See
thanks.
ya. Happy Pesach.
Hello. Well,
all right. Okay, we have here's a Julio with a brother's name, Abraham. Aby. Hey, Aby. Okay. Open line. No, his sister's name is Kay. In Dade, 6229463. We have Broward County. We're still waiting on Broward. Look at this. Look at this. On Pesach, no less. You're going to burn in purgatory if you don't call me today and talk about life on Europa. If you don't talk about golf and Tiger Woods today, man. Let's hear about Tiger. Oh, and speaking of golf, by the way, another little contretemps. I don't see Michael Mayo writing no column about this. About Fuzzy Zeller. Don't you love that name? Fuzzy Zeller, another golf hole. He said Monday he was only joking when he was suggested that Tiger Woods not make fried chicken and collard greens the featured dishes at the Champions Dinner next year at the Masters, but he says he'll apologize if Woods is offended. And by the way, Tiger Woods made some anti-Dyke comments in an interview that he didn't know were going to be printed too. So all these golfers are nothing but a bunch of Farbissina Goyim. So David Halberstam just makes a little comment that was much ado about nothing, and people are trying to get his ass fired, which, by the way, Michael Mayo still hasn't apologized yet. And Fuzzy Zeller says something about collard greens and fried chicken. And Ron and Ronna got some bitch on air talking about crackhead nigger hose, and nobody cares about that. I don't see Michael Mayo calling to write a column about that. Oh, this kosher water is killing me. Oh, God. Open line in Dade, 622. Broward County, last call in Broward, 767 WIOD. We got the big game, the Rangers and the Panthers in New York tonight. Any interest whatsoever? Any interest in anything today? If I spent $9,000 on an engagement ring for my dog, and Karen K swallowed it, and the ring too, would you take it back? That's the question today, okay?
I had one in my mouth once.
Here's Miami. Hello?
Now?
Yes.
Hold on, babe.
Let's get with it.
I don't want to get fancy or anything, but I hate listening to the phone when I'm on hold.
Yeah.
What's going on? I haven't talked to you in a long
Not a
long
goddamn thing going on in this place. This is dead as a doornail. We got to wake these bastards up, get some of these hot-button topics to get these people going,
But
to
you're
get them
still in
pissed
the-
off.
You're still in rare form, dude. You haven't
I'm
lost-
going to be in
you
rare
haven't
form
lost
all
the
day
weight.
today. I feel great. I'm finally over this crap I've had for 15 weeks. I'm finally all healed up and ready to rock and roll. In this town, they just can't do it.
Well, let me give you some advice.
This place is so dead. This town is so dead. It's dead. Isn't this a dead place?
Nah, kind of.
God.
But listen, when you were there screaming for calls, I casually walked over and called you. Now, if you would have said the magic words, I would have ran and jumped for the phone.
Enrique?
Luis.
Oh, Luis. You don't like Luis? You don't like Luis? Oh, what's not to like?
Oh, please do not. Anytime I hear you say I'm going to play Luis Miguel song.
How about Enrique?
Luis Miguel.
But you don't mind Enrique. I think you got a thing for Enrique.
No, not really, but it's just like last time I told you when you had said, I'm going to start playing Luis Miguel songs if somebody doesn't start calling.
Yeah.
I mean, I jumped.
I'm going to start playing Rick Riley bits if people don't call.
Hey, no.
That'll do it.
What station is Phil Henry on in California?
KFI.
KFI.
KFI. 50,000 watts.
Has he called you or let you know how he's doing or anything like that?
We talked to him on Friday. We called him and woke him up.
Oh,
He's
really?
doing great.
He's doing excellent?
He's doing great. There's some assholes think that he wants to come back here. I got news for you. He's only here for those depositions in that stupid Brian Cox lawsuit. And once he gives the last word on that, he's on a plane and out of here.
The best thing
Anybody that gets out of here, they'd have to be out of their mind to come back here.
I have a friend of mine. He was also a big Neely. He left from here to Georgia.
Right.
And he loves it. I said, yeah, he made the big move, and not too soon. I can't wait to get out of here.
Oh, God.
I hate Miami.
Man,
I can't stand
what
this
a place.
This place is the toilet.
The people are like about as friendly as a cobra.
And what's up with that lady at night? I listened to her for a couple of minutes. I thought it was like a joke. I thought Aaron was back.
Karen Kay makes Aaron Summers sound like Walter Cronkite on a great day. She is unacceptable.
Exactly. But where did you find her? How did you get her on the air?
She's the girlfriend of the consultant, the Walter Sabo's girlfriend. Haven't you heard her say that 4,000 times?
Yes, I did hear you say that.
There you go.
Incredible.
I'm sure that had nothing to do with the fact she's got the job, but just a coincidence.
But she doesn't talk about anything.
Yeah. She's got the hot topics, baby. She's got the hot topics. What do you think? Should she give the ring back or not? Should she give the freaking ring back or not?
Oh, Neil. Well,
this asshole spends $9,000 on an engagement ring. They break up. He should get the ring back, right?
Yeah.
I think they ought to stick the ring in his
rectum.
That's what I think.
Incredible, Nels.
Have a great day, pal.
You're number one, dude.
Arrivederci.
Bye.
Ciao. Now we got two open lines in Dade. We just can't keep the going with it today. The Jews, they're busy. They're still doing their Seder thing. They're drinking wine. They're passed out on the floor. Too much wine last night from their big Seder. If it was good enough for Jesus, it's good enough for them. That's what Bonnie said. 11:15 at WIOD. Here's something that's good enough for you. It's Family Bank. It's good enough for me. Let me put it this way. If it's good enough for me, it's good enough for you, okay? If Family Bank, I don't want to sound like arrogant or condescending, but if Family Bank is treating me great, they're going to treat you great. It's just as simple as that, and they will. They don't care whether you got like $5 or $5 million or something in between, which is more likely. They'll take great care of you and your money. They're not going to make mistakes every 5 minutes. And if they do make a mistake, they'll correct it humbly, like, oh, we screwed up, and what can we do to make you happy? And here's a lollipop or something like that. They do actually occasionally, depending on which teller you get, they do stick a lollipop in your thing once in a while, just because they're great people. They got 7 convenient Broward locations. They got the lowest service fee in Broward. They got all the features you want. They have a drive-through that opens early, 8 o'clock in the morning every day. They're open Saturday morning even for your convenience. They have ATMs at all locations. They honor Cirrus. They honor Presto. They honor Honor. And you're just going to love doing business with these people. The old-fashioned way of banking, man. They get to know you. They treat you friendly. No big song and a dance when you try to do a transaction. So fire your unfriendly big chain bank that treats you like a number in a computer. Say goodbye, see ya, give me all my money, see you later, good luck to you, and head for Family Bank. They'll treat you great. Family Bank, member FDIC.
610 WIOD. When Madonna's in town, she's not listening to us.
Okay, 11:18 at WIOD. We have an open line in Dade, 6229463. We have an open line on the Mobile One Purple line, which is not doing too good today. See, when that line ain't doing too good, that should be like doing biorhythms, like doing psychic readings. As soon as that goes out, it should light up again. Because everybody and their brother is out there driving around. I didn't see no light traffic today. Traffic was heavy duty coming to work.
It was all right for me.
Huh? But it wasn't lighter than usual, just because it's Pesach, just because the kids are out of school in Broward. Are you telling me the kids in Dade have to go to school today on a Jewish holiday? Sounds to me like that Mayor Penis must be anti-Semitic, huh? The one that sold everybody out to Mickey Arison, who just happens to be Jewish, too, by the way. I just thought I'd throw that in there for good measure. Just in case you didn't know that, Alex, you two-faced piece of turd. Mickey Arison happens to be Jewish, and his daddy, Ted, is over there in Israel with $9 billion that we ain't never going to see no taxes on here. Here's a mobile in Hollywood. Hello.
Hey, Neil.
Yes, sir.
How you be?
Great.
Rangers are going to kick the Panthers' ass tonight, huh?
Yeah, I doubt that. 4-2 Panthers.
4-2, no.
It's already done. 4-2 Panthers. We have an open line in Dade, 62229. And by the way, get out from underneath that thing, whatever you're under, okay? Do you hear the way it sounded like Lloyd Bridges? 622 WIOD in Dade. We have an open line in Broward, 7679463. Here's Opalaka. Hello.
Hey, Neil.
Yes, sir?
Science rules.
What is it?
Science rules.
Science rules. Okay, but we already heard that.
You're the best.
Let's have a different perspective on it.
You're the best.
Yeah, we know that.
Hey, question.
Well, let's move down the list. Wait a minute. Maybe you can give me a quick comment on something. How about politics and scandal?
They go hand in hand.
Legal system.
It sucks.
Conspiracies.
The way of life.
Natural disasters.
Can't help it.
Gay rights.
Gotta have it.
Art and entertainment. Oh, that's the same thing. Relationships and gossip.
Go hand in hand.
I just, Adam was asking a very interesting question. That is that if, who was it? It wasn't Adam. Somebody was asking an interesting question. That is that if Walter Sabo breaks up with Karen Kay, does she have to give the show back?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Okay, Neil, love you.
2 open lines in Dade, 6229463. Gasping for oxygen as the contrived topics just don't get the job done, sweetheart. It doesn't get the job done. Because nobody gives a flying crap about some stupid little article out of a newspaper that somebody bought a $9,000 engagement ring in Dumb Fork, Texas somewhere, or Kansas, wherever the hell it was. Nobody cares. Actually, I should know it verbatim by heart by now, the whole article, because she read it 65,000 times. Nobody cares. What does it have to do with the price of rice? How does that affect our lives? Why should we care? Oh, it has to do with relationships. That's right. We're doing relationships without the sex. We're doing Aaron Summers without the spice, without the penis and without the vagina. That we're doing it. Here's a lady in Fort Lauderdale. Hello.
Hi.
Yes,
Neil,
ma'am.
good morning. First-time caller, but very long-time listener.
Great.
Neil, want to let you know talk about two things. One, the fact that Broward schools are closed today and my son is home.
Yeah.
They're still a little bit bogus here in that it's a teacher planning day. They did not have the you-know-whats to close the school for Passover.
That's what I just got through saying. If it's a Goyish holiday, if it's Christmas, if it's Easter or some Goyish holiday, they're closed for Christmas, okay? But when it's a Jewish holiday and we got to close up to pacify the Jews, then it's a teacher's planning day, it's a teacher's work day, the teachers went to the matinee at High Lie, it's something like that.
Exactly.
Why don't they have the cojones to say it's a Jew day?
Oh, absolutely. And better still, my last comment, last night, sitting around, first night Seder, family, friends, having a good time.
I like it. I like it.
What happens?
Yeah.
Phone rings. Hi, I'm from the Miami Herald. Would you like a subscription?
Yeah, tell them Coxahoys.
Oh, don't ask what I didn't tell them. And this morning, called Circulation Vice President and asked if they have solicitors on Christmas Eve calling for subscriptions.
Right in the middle. Well, you know they're anti-Semites at the Herald anyway. So that proves it.
Without a doubt.
That proves it.
That proves it beyond a shadow of a doubt.
The only reason they let Bob Rubin and Howard Kleinberg stay on staff there is because they have to have a couple of tokens.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Well, go Panthers tonight. And
4-2 Panthers tonight. Piece of cake. We're going to wake up tonight. We went into a little coma. We're waking up.
From your mouth.
They had some Pesach wine. It's a Mogan David. They'll be okay.
A little matzo bride. They'll be ready to skate.
Okay.
Goodbye.
See ya. So our poll question today is, where do we find the chocolate matzahs? Brooke was having trouble finding that. Brooke, by the way, will not be on tonight again because it's Pesach and she's real Jewish right now. She's looking. Okay, we have 2 open lines in Dade, 622. We have one in Broward, 2 in Broward. It's very weak, very, very weak. This is always the worst couple of days of the year. Why? Do we have no goyim in this audience? Is the whole audience Jews? All those Julios out there, well, one guy, even his brother's named Abraham. What does that tell you? Even our Julio listeners are Jews. They're Jubans. 622 WIOD in Dade. I'm going to play this Bob Quoll segment from the Edmonton game Sunday. It's about 3.5 minutes. Great stuff, man. It'll blow out all the calls, but it's great. I mean, it's scintillating. The last couple of minutes there when Edmonton came from down 3-0, tied it up, and then, of course, went on to win in overtime. Just unbelievable. Phenomenal. Gut-wrenching. Tears your kishkis out. Broward County, 2 open lines at Broward, 7679463. As we haven't had a call in Palm Beach today, have we? Hour and a half, not a call on the out-of-town lines. What the hell did the rabbi do?
Squirt, squirt.
In this kosher water, man. I'm gagging on it. Good God. Another nice Jewish scam here. Life kosher water. What's not to like? And these guys are real comedians. He says, oh, we're having a good time with it. What does that mean? It's got a Star of David on it, on the label. Does that make it kosher?
Does it have the little circle K?
It has a circle jerk on it, yeah. It says a little... Does it have a circle you want it? Let's see. It says sodium free. Big deal. Big Matzia. Oh, it says Big Matzia on there. That's what does it. It don't even have a little circle you want it. How do you like that? Fat. I think it's trafe. Let's go to a mobile in Miami. Hello.
Hey, good afternoon, Neil.
Buenos evening to you.
Hey, listen, I'm a new daddy, but I'm too excited to talk about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, this last lady, she reminded me...
Whatever that means. I mean, we don't have anything for new daddies, so that'll have to do.
Thank you. This last lady reminded me about an incident I had with my newspaper delivery person, the Herald.
Yes?
I was sleeping very soundly one evening, and at 5:50, the doorbell rings. So I run downstairs in a sleepwalking stupor. Apparently, she had thrown the neighbor's newspaper up, and it landed on my roof, and she wanted me to get it down for her.
And the paper, too.
Can you believe that?
Unbelievable.
5:50 in the morning.
Incredible.
I got you down.
Have a good day, Neil.
Nice going, pal.
See ya.
See ya. Okay, we have Dateline. He's reproducing. Datelines are open, 622-9463. All of them, 622-WIOD. I think that guy gave me a good idea before, Luis Miguel. Haven't heard a lot of Luis this year. Too much Enrique, not enough Luis. I mean, we love Enrique, at least I do. I love him dearly. You have no idea. But Luis, exactly. Luis is so great. In fact, I was coming to work this morning listening to Luis during the middle of that show that I don't listen to on our station, and I was thinking to myself, how come when he does his concerts here, the Herald always has to do this obligatory review where they, take a few shots, or when he has a new album come out, they take a few shots because they know that I am obsessed with Luis Miguel, and therefore it's the anti-Neil thing. If Neil likes it, we got to knock it. It's kind of like XS Magazine, New Times, same mentality, same bunch of assholes. Dade County, 622-WIOD, all alive. What am I doing this for, What am I doing this? Why do I go through this? I'm not even going to be here. I'm a lame duck. I'm not even going to be here, and I'm still pumping and pushing and yanking and pulling and twisting, and with the numbers, too. I mean, the guy spent $9,000 on a freaking ring, for Christ's sakes. Can't you make a comment about it? If you spent $9,000 on a ring, what institution should we stick your ass in? That's the question. And if you brought that up as a topic on a talk show, do you really belong on the air?
No.
There you go.
610 WIOD.
Don and Mike, blow. All right. All right.
11:32 at WIOD. I'm going to have some more of that stale Shimura matzo in there. Boy, that gets nice and hard like a brick on the second day. And, oh, man, it's great. Nothing like having it on a brick when it's going in and coming out. Here's Sunrise. Hello.
Happy Pesach, Neil.
And back to you, sir.
Hey, just before Pesach, I went over to that Emerald Coast restaurant.
Yeah.
Oh, phenomenal food.
Yes, it is.
Awesome.
Thank you.
While waiting online, though, which also was phenomenal, thank you.
Yeah.
Walked around the plaza. Yeah. I found this place called Secrets. Have you been there?
Called what?
Secrets.
What the hell is that?
It's a lingerie boutique, adult boutique.
No.
This place was great. You got to get there.
Yeah.
Got to check out their back room.
Uh-huh.
Awesome.
Wow, what's going on in there?
Huh?
What's going on in there?
What's going on there? Lots of adult video, Falcons, everything you could want.
Yeah.
You'll enjoy it, I promise.
Okay.
Could you do me a favor? For
Yeah.
my father, the cantor who ran the Seder the last 2 nights, could you play Rasta Jew?
Rasta Jew?
Rasta Jew.
On Pesach, I'm going to play that?
Jamaica, 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 Jamaica. Ich bin am Mola Land, das sie sehr feine. Jamaica, 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 Jamaica. In de haggis werden in Jamaica, met sugar werden in Jamaica. Kijk naar killer in Jamaica. Ik ben am Mola Land, das sie sehr feine.
Rasta me, Rasta you, Rasta black, Rasta Jew, Rasta Jew, oi, Rasta Jew. I say I and I say wo yo yo.
Oi, how come you don't wear dreadlocks?
I'm not that orthodox. I like Jimmy Cliff, and I like to smoke a spliff.
I like mud so bright. I am a Yiddish type of guy. Rasta me, Rasta you, Rasta black, Rasta Jew, Rasta Jew. Oh Lord, yeah, Rasta Jew.
I like goat's head soup, and I ride a motorbike.
Chicken soup with Canada lamb, that's what I like.
Have you ever tasted red peas, rice and greens,
plantain and gefilte fish? That's much more my speed. Rasta me,
Rasta you,
Rasta black,
Rasta Jew,
Rasta Jew. I want me tell you, Rasta Jew.
I'm dying over here.
Rasta me,
Rasta you,
Rasta black,
Rasta Jew,
Rasta Jew. Yes, man, Rasta Jew. Rasta.
What are you doing? It looks like you're smoking a newspaper.
That's a spliff, man.
Why do you always keep your pants unbuttoned?
I'm always ready for action. Check it.
Do I like cooked bananas?
Do you like cooked bananas?
What are you, crazy?
Loan me
You at
$50.
least peel them first?
You mash them up full of man.
So anyway, can I do a request? I know I already played it, but how about if we just play this all day? I'm obsessed with this. All right.
Just lick them.
11:37 at WIOD. Happy Passover, man, which is another one of these silly holidays. When everybody sits around, they have a Seder, and they drink wine, and they eat this matzah, which, by the way, if we had some Schmucker's Preserve today, man, we'd be smearing it. It would be great. Thank you so much.
Some Nutella.
We'd be smearing it on our Shemura matzah. Ever smear your Shemura matzah? Here is a fax that says you are unacceptable. All right. We, the devoted, God-fearing WIOD listeners, wage war against you. Yeah. Oh, look at this. The difference between Ron and you is that everyone knows Ron and Ron are pure satirical comedy, and that you mean the horrendous things you say. Yeah, they're not a bunch of rednecks, right? They're pure satire. Right? Redneck, you trailer park trash hole, you. Let's see. It says, it seems that some of my other atheist colleagues faxed you before I could, but I thought you'd find this very entertaining on Passover from Eric. In the culinary... Oh, here's a bunch more. I gave you all of that stuff in there. Here's a whole bunch more stuff. In the culinary department, God says, hath he not sent me to the men that sit upon the wall, that they may eat their own dung and drink their own... Squirt, squirt. With you. In Isaiah it says that. The Lord commanded, and thou shalt eat it as barley cakes, and thou shalt bake it with dung that come out of man in their sight. Oh, God. Matzah? Tasted kind of crappy to me anyway. Then he also says, and ye shall eat in Leviticus, and ye shall eat the flesh of your sons, and the flesh of your daughters shall ye eat. As in, eat this. Oh, I can't, not during lunchtime. I can't read that. Grotesque and too graphic. By the way, how come I'm already in the next hour? Is there some special reason? Oh, here it is. Okay, 11:39 at WIOD. Here's a mobile in Aventura. Hello.
Hello, Nils.
Yes?
Aziz and Pesach.
Uh-huh.
Last night I'm at a Seder, and this guy brings over matzah that is covered in a dark chocolate. It was so...
I bet it has to do something with what I just read there from the Bible.
I'm telling you, it was delicious. I ate like the whole thing.
Well, I hate to break the news to you, but...
It was good. So, I'm driving...
Haven't you ever had chocolate matzah before?
It was good? No, it had happened to be very good.
Where the hell have you been hiding all your life? Chocolate-covered matzah is like famous.
I'm a guy that converted. What the hell do I know about chocolate-covered matzah?
Nothing.
Exactly. So, I'm driving in Aventura.
They're listening to Ron and Ron, by the way. They're good Christians.
Okay.
Good God-fearing Christians.
Normally, I don't even look at the car in front of me.
That don't want no crackhead nigger whores in their neighborhood, yes?
Exactly. The car in front of me had a fish on there, and I'm looking at it, and I'm saying, wait a second, what the hell does that say? And I get up close to it, and in the middle, it says, gefilte.
All right, I like it. All right.
I was going to ask the girl where she got it, and I laughed so hard when I saw it.
That's the best. Oh, I gotta get one of those. I have got to have that.
Neil, if I could have chased the girl down, she made a right before I could catch her. But if I could have chased her down, I would have snatched it off her car and the fish too.
I love it.
That was the bad. I cracked up for 10 minutes.
Incredible.
Yeah, nothing like some good enterprising Jew to take over Jesus.
There you go.
So, one quick request on Pesach.
Yeah.
The Pope smokes dope.
Okay.
You got it.
Arrivederci.
Yeah.
Ciao. 2 open lines in Dade, 6229463. That's great. Gefilte fish. If you got a gefilte fish on the back of your car, you can't be all bad. If you got one of those other fish on the back of your car, it stands for FG, Farbissina Goy. Here's a lady in Deerfield Beach. Hello.
Hi, Neil.
Yes, ma'am.
I wanted to respond to the woman who called about not recognizing the Passover holiday in the school.
Yes?
In the schools, you're not allowed to recognize any religious holiday. That's why Christmas break to Christian people is winter holidays and Easter break is spring vacation.
I see.
So it's just not somebody picking on the Jews. They don't recognize any religious holidays in the school.
Well, that's a novelty.
Okay?
Okay, thanks.
Have a wonderful day.
And back to you.
Bye.
Okay. You're buying that? Yeah, she's right. She's right. They don't call it. That's right. And you know something? Let's keep it that way. Let's keep religion out of the schools, okay? All these crazy people who want to stick, if we just put prayer back in the school. Just put prayer back in the school. That'll do it. Right. Whatever you say. There was a great letter to the editor in one of the papers a couple of days ago about that, and about this woman's writing. When she was in school, they had to say the Lord's Prayer, and they had all this other bullcrap in there. And in the meantime, everybody was getting knocked up, and they were sent off to these finishing schools in Vermont to have their baby, because all the same crap was going on then. So sitting down and getting somebody to mumble a few meaningless words isn't going to get the job done, okay? It isn't going to get the job done. Go pray someplace else. Like Vincent said in Godfather 3, love somebody else. 2 open lines in Dade, 62294, especially with that big schnoz of yours. Go love somebody else, okay, Sophia? You give me heartburn just looking at you with that big ugly puss. My God. She couldn't act her way out of a paper sack. Here's Fort Lauderdale on a mobile. Hello.
Hello, Neil.
Yes, sir.
Oh, sorry. Whoa. Happy Passover.
Uh-huh.
Passover.
Yes.
Because, doesn't mean nothing to me, but...
Me either. I couldn't give a crap less. It's just another pain in the ass excuse why people are too busy to be talking to me. That's what it's all about. They're always too busy. This town's always got an excuse. It's the end of the season. It's the beginning of the season. It's spring break. It's whatever. All year long there's another excuse. They're busy.
I'm working.
Uh-huh.
Just like you.
Me too.
Hey, Neil,
I'm a working Jew on Pesach. You know something? I woke up this morning and I thought to myself, as long as my good friend Brooke is taken off today, and I bet you there's some other people aren't showing up here today, why the hell don't I all of a sudden get religion, you know?
Yeah, you should.
What are they going to do? They're going to say something to me if I don't come in on Pesach? I'm going to start taking off all the Jewish holidays.
Yeah, right? There you go.
So that means if I'm going to be here through September 30th, if they're going to play that game with me, I've already got like 70 days that are marked off on a calendar that I'm not going to be here.
Well, I'm getting the butterflies in my stomach, man. I'm ready for
what?
tonight.
You're getting butterflies?
Oh, yeah, man. I'm excited for tonight.
Yeah.
I couldn't wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a rough couple days ahead of us, huh?
We'll be okay.
Yeah, I know.
We'll be all right. We'll come back.
What'd you say, 4-2?
4-2.
Man, we need to kick some ass tonight.
Right.
Hey, and...
We need to stick Gretzky right where the moon don't shine. We need to stick it to him.
Oh, one other thing before I leave.
Yes.
Michael Mayo and Doc, you're both douchebags.
Okay.
Later.
Yeah, I don't believe Michael Mayo is Jewish. I think he just made that up. In fact, Dave Halberstam and I were talking about that off the air yesterday. I don't think he's Jewish. I think his name is Schickelgruber. We have an open line on the mobile line, pound IOD on that purple mobile one line. We have one in Dade, 6229463 for you to peruse here today. Our topic is Karen K really got a $9,000 engagement ring from Walter Sabo, and does he really mean it? That's the question of the day.
No.
1144 WIOD.
610 WIOD. It's not your radio. It's just real staticky.
Holy cow, Aaron's coming.
Tuna taco!
New from the B & Company, it's the tuna taco.
I love tuna taco.
Yes, people across the world are coming out of the closet to enjoy a tuna taco.
I love sliding my tongue into a tuna taco.
The B & Company goes out of its way to bring you the best in your tuna taco pleasure.
Dive into a tuna taco.
She likes it. Hello, I'm Lesbian, president of the B & Company, and I'm happy to present new to your dinner table the seafood tuna taco.
My favorite is tuna taco with crab.
Oh, I bet it is. So go on down and fill up your box with tuna taco. Also available with cheese.
Tuna taco!
Okay, 1150 at WIOD. Don't forget the cheese. We have an open line in Dade. We got two of them, and one in Broward and one on the purple line. It's Pesach, man. And we asked specifically for Goyim today, and we're getting mostly Jews again. How do you like that? We asked for Goyim, and we still get Jews. Here's Hollywood. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, hi, Neil. How are you? I'm
Great.
Goyim.
All right.
Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Excellent.
Ron and Ron suck. I didn't listen to them from the first day on.
Yeah.
I put that bitch on, Kay. She's the worst. She was talking about her father or something in reference to tax purposes, that he wanted her to put her on for tax. I shut her off immediately, haven't listened to her since.
Yeah.
Except for Friday night. I put her on, and she mentioned your name, so I wanted to see what she had to say. That was the night that she wanted everybody to call in to find out
that she
sucks.
Like her.
What is she, a nut? Is she numb? The people that don't like her are not listening to her anymore.
Right, except you.
No, I don't. I shut her right off after that bullshit.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think you're the greatest. I think you're Jesus Christ, you're God, and you're everything else. I think you do a good job.
Did he say bullshot? I couldn't hear it. I was talking over him. Did that go on the air? Well, I couldn't hear it. If I can't hear it, you can say it.
Listen, I just want to let you know. You're going to a new station. What's the call letters?
WQAM, sir.
Yeah, what's the numbers?
560.
560.
Okay, well, the first one wasn't, he just can't control himself. We have two open... Come on, bud, quit making these calls. Two open lines in Dade, 6229463, 622, one in Broward, 767, one on the purple mobile one line there at pound IOD, as in a whole bunch of them, okay? As in a whole bunch of lines that are not full right now. We got cults and madness, we got science, we got relationships, we got gay rights, we got arts and entertainment, we got natural disasters, we got conspiracies, we got Walter Sabo, we got the legal system, we got a freaking $9,000 engagement ring. And this audience still doesn't care. That's what I have to contend with every day for 21 years. Talking to the dead. As they say in Sunrise, as they kind of like... George was talking before about people that talk out of the corner of their mouth, like Jean Chrétien, the Prime Minister of Canada, who talks out of the corner like this. In fact, the frogs, they all talk out of the corner of their mouth. Never trust anybody who talks out of the corner of his puss. Here's Plantation. Hello.
Hey, Neil. How you doing?
Great.
McGoy here.
All right.
Two quick small spy reports for you.
Yes?
On the drive up north, when I started to lose your signal, which I suppose would be about Coral Springs.
Coral Springs?
Well, yeah, somewhere around there. I picked up a show called The Love Doctors. You ever heard them?
No, I have not.
There are a couple funny guys in the, I guess in the mid-afternoon, and probably the same time that you're on. And they were just licking you up and down. Somebody called, mentioned your name, because they play funny bits and parodies like you do.
Yeah.
And they said, oh, that guy's the best in the business. He's worth every penny he makes, and we have nothing but the utmost respect for him. So I just thought I'd call and tell you that.
Always like those love doctors, whoever the hell they are.
Yeah, because I can't listen to Randi when I get up in West Palm anymore. Ever since she got married and had dinner like 6 feet away from the president and met him, shook his hand, she's now like the political savior Jew woman of West Palm Beach.
Really?
Oh, she doesn't crack a joke. She doesn't play a bit. She's politics from the entire thing.
Oh, no.
And lastly...
Wait a minute. Are you telling me she's doing a serious show now?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
She reads political books, has political guests on. She's gone all political.
Because she shook it?
Because she met him.
And his hand, too?
Yeah. So, my final thing is...
You have to be kidding me. Aren't you making that up?
I'm not.
Randy Rhoads is doing topical talk?
That's what I thought. Maybe it was like something that would last as long as she, well, I met the president, so for a couple of days I'm going to talk politics and defend him, this and that. But here it is, how long has she been married?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Speaking of God.
Oh, my God.
Finally, you would have loved Howard this morning. He grew a small pair, and he did one of those little phony press conferences.
Yeah.
And somebody asked him why he always uses the Lord's name in vain. And he said, let me ask you something. He said, would it offend you if I said Santa Claus damn it instead of God damn it?
Right.
And I thought...
Oh, God. Nice going, Howie.
That's it.
Okay.
Take it easy.
Arrivederci. We have 2 open lines in Dade, 622. It's all bullcrap, baby. It's all a bunch of fantasy, but you can't tell these people in this country that because they're so brainwashed. Their minds are so closed because they've been robbed. Just like this thing with Rob Reiner, speaking of Rob. Although, guess who they were on yesterday? Oprah. Do I hate that bitch? If I could put into words, she is so phony, so fake, and she puts, well, I'm only worth like $5 billion. Well, listen, I mean, the fact that woman has made that money, first of all, that's got to be a sin, okay? That this bitch has made that kind of money with her talent, which I can't discover. And she comes out with a pseudo-sincere... Notice the eyebrows. Watch her eyebrows. Yesterday, at the end of that show, which I watched about a total of 2 minutes flipping back and forth with the other swill that was on, at the end of the show, I caught the very end, and she's talking about... Colin Powell is into this thing, too, now. He's starting a big movement. Yeah. About, helping educate the children while they're very young and their brains are, it's this whole thing that they're discovering now. In fact, the new Newsweek magazine has got the whole magazine is devoted to this thing about how you're, when you're 2 or 3 years old, that's when you learn. That's when your mind is, because now we're hopeless. So she says, oh, well, if you'd like to help General Colin Powell help the children of America. And when she said that, you could see her eyebrows were saying, I don't mean it. It's phony. It's bullcrap. Just show me the money, sweetheart. Which there's nothing wrong with show me the money, but don't put on a pretense there like you're going to save the world. Remember she came down here a year or 2 ago because they had another deal where a tourist got shot or whatever the hell was going on here. Oh, and she had to come down here because she felt that she needed to solve the problem. Talk about an ego bigger than her big fat body, that disgusting Elsie the Borden cow lookalike. I mean, give me a break, Oprah, you crazy bitch. But anyway, Rob Reiner was on. I thought I mentioned that. What the hell was I talking about? Rob Reiner was on there talking about something very important, about the little kids and about your brain. And all of a sudden I got sidetracked with that damn Oprah bitch. God, is she pathetic. And the worst part of it is my mother watches that crap. My mother is watching that crap. Shame on you.
Knock it off. We're trying, okay? 610 WIOD, Miami, Fort Lauderdale.
Yank it, baby.
If you like Klondike bars, you'll love Bull Dyke bars.
Hey, you, what would you do for a Bull Dyke bar?
What's a Bull Dyke bar?
It's a big iron bar that Bull Dykes hit men with. Say, you're a man.
Ow, I didn't do anything.
Oh, I guess you don't have to do anything for a Bull Dyke bar. Here, have another one. You pig.
Bull Dyke bars. If you're a man, you don't have to do anything. Just hang around and odds are you'll get one.
Ow, cut that. You pig. Ow. You man. Ow. You pig man. Ow.
Okay, 1203 at WID. We're still trying to find out, can the Orthodox Jews call us on Pesach? I guess not, huh? It's too frum of a holiday. It's too impotent. Here's Sunrise. Hello.
Shalom, Bubby.
Back to you.
How you doing?
Okay.
Good. Doesn't movements come from colons anyways? You were talking about Colin Powell, talking about movements.
Colin Powell, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
He's got a big movement.
Anyways, this is your old buddy, the sign man. I'd like to do you a favor.
Yeah.
Two things. I would like to make you a new license plate for your Corvette.
Yeah.
And also, if you can't find the fish that says gefilte,
Yeah.
I can make you one.
Great.
Any color you want.
Okay.
Okay? I'll talk... Huh?
A nice blue one would be nice.
Is that what you want? What color?
Sure.
Dark blue, light blue?
The color of the Star of David, blue, just like your average pedestrian middle-of-the-road blue.
You got it. I'll make you one.
As in Jew blue.
I'll make you one and drop it off.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks so much.
Bye.
Sei gesund. Okay, we have an open line at date 622-JEW, 622-WIOD. We have 2 open lines in Broward, 767-9463. We've discovered today we have no Goyim listening to this show. Maybe like a smattering here and there. It's mostly Jew time, okay? So thank God we got that Goyish Cup Karen here on tonight, because one thing you can be sure of, she ain't Jewish. Oh, believe me, she ain't Jewish. Here's North Miami Beach. Hello.
Good morning, Uncle Neil.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
Excuse me. Gosh, it is.
Buon pomeriggio.
I'm a Goyim, and I'm calling in to say the hell with it. What's happening?
Yeah.
How are you?
Great.
I'm glad to hear that, and I want to just tell you that when you go, I'm going with you.
Of course.
And I want to thank you for all your stuff about the Atkins. 90 pounds in 7 months now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great. 90 pounds.
90 pounds in 7 months.
Heavy duty.
Yeah, I'm spent a little time up at Lorenzo's. My office is 3 blocks, so...
Oh, they got the great... Boy, what a place that is.
Oh, it's a great place.
Last few weekends, we got in the habit of going down there on Saturday to Lorenzo's. What a place. I mean, I haven't been in there in a long time. They've been a sponsor for a long time, but I just don't get down that neck of the woods. But, man, what a place that is.
That's the kind of place you walk in and sniff the air, gain 5
The only
pounds.
thing you got to be careful with is that one aisle there where they got all the Periginas and all that, all that Italian candy. Look out.
Great. Listen, I'd like to call a couple of people douchebags.
Yes, sir.
Number 1, Bud Paxson, you're a douchebag.
Beyond a shadow of a
And
doubt.
the other one, Tim Wise, you're a cell phone installing douchebag.
And Bill Wise, too.
And Bill Wise, too.
Yeah, there you go. Have a great day.
Bye.
Keep it up. Okay, we're down to a precious 3 calls now, man. We got 3. I'm not going to sit here and make up stories for you. I'm not going to sit here and keep reading some stupid thing out of a newspaper to you over and over again, assuming that if I read it often enough, somebody might call and respond to it because it's a structured format, that this is the way that you get a response on a freaking damn talk show. I'm going to tell you, last night, it's not like something new and revolutionary. They've been destroying it for months now. But I suddenly came to the realization that this is just mass murder. This is destruction. Let's get some food in here for Pesach. That's what Wayne is walking around for. He's wandering around there. Say, let's get some grub in here for Christ's sakes. I got to work with those trailer park trash guys in the morning there. Let's get some food in here anyway, so I can take out my frustrations, especially since I didn't get that job, which they gave to Joe Paparazzi, by the way. Yeah, look out for him. Look out for that Joe Paparazzi. Well, he had nothing else to do. He had to find some reason for his existence. We got a morning show that's got 75 different people working on it. We don't even have a half a point for each employee. We don't have a tenth of a point. Rednecks. Okay, we have 2 open lines in day. Seriously, I still can't get over it. I say a lot of crude things on the air, mostly in good spirits, some of them I mean. But crackhead nigger whore. Crackhead nigger whore, and they left that bitch on the air. So where are we getting the food from? Wayne can't deal with it. He's used to it. He's become one of them now. Batman. He's one of them. What are we eating, George? What are we getting in here for Pesach?
Something real trafe, I hope.
Something really trafe. Something that'll piss off those ultra-Orthodox Jews in Sunrise that are on the front page of the paper today with a burning bush. What can we get that's real trafe? We can get Wayne Arnold again, but I don't think they're... what's the story with them? We just had it yesterday.
Maybe Jeff will come over for Pesach.
Do you know how long that's going to take? And you really want to look at those fingernails in the middle of lunch again? You know how long... Oh, are we doing this again on here? We don't want to get Karen upset that all her colleagues, her contemporaries, are asking for free food on the air. That's disgusting. It's bad radio. And by the way, does anybody care about that $9,000 engagement ring? Come on. Call up Ponytail, see what he can do for us, okay? That sounds really good. Something really trafe, like a meat with cheese. Anything with meat and cheese. Here's a lady in Miami. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Neil Rogers.
Yes, I am.
I'm from Jamaica.
Yes, ma'am.
And I want to congratulate you on your...
Yeah, man.
quick uptakes on everything you're saying. I admire the way you handle your show.
I'm as sharp as a matzo ball.
It seems that way. I've
Right.
been on the air for 7 years down there.
Really?
And I must tell you something, that don't feel despondent because you have to move from one station to another.
I'm despondent. I'm ecstatic. I'm on cloud 9.
We had the same thing happen down there. A
Right.
man making $60 million for a station, the most popular talk show host.
Right?
All of a sudden, one day woke up and they didn't want him anymore
Ah,
because they gave him a contract he couldn't sign.
right. It sounds
and the
familiar.
call going out he had to pay for, and all the ads that were coming in that he was to share and he wasn't sharing in.
Right.
But that was political. Yours is not political. I don't think.
No, it is not.
It's not political.
No, mine is my own decision. It's based on the fact that I don't want to work for people who have no idea what the business is all about, who want to try to reinvent my show and tell me what I can and cannot do and don't keep their word.
Well, they do the same thing to them down there.
Right.
But then this man just walked off, and sure enough, somebody else grabbed him.
There you go. That's what's happening here for lots more money, sweetheart. Lots more money than God has ever seen.
And you'll take your people with you.
Right.
Don't worry about that.
I'm taking my people and my pizza. How do you like that?
When you leave at 2 o'clock,
Right.
I shut the radio off.
I don't blame you.
Because those coming on after,
Those
even
goyim.
Rick and Suds, it's pathetic.
Oh,
These things
God.
that come on, it's everybody just trying to pass time. That woman with the $9,000 engagement ring.
Yeah.
Where did that ever come from?
Came from a little article in a newspaper that probably your boyfriend sent her, said this would be a great topic on a talk show.
Well, what
Her boyfriend wouldn't know a talk show if they shoved one up his rectum. Do you know what I'm saying?
The one before just does nothing but laugh.
Yeah, but she's nice at least.
She's a nice lady.
She's very nice. Yeah, she
I like her laugh.
Yeah,
I like her laugh.
Well, that's what we're going to do now. They discovered, in fact, that's why she's not on tonight. It's not because it's Passover. They discovered they can just can her laugh, and they don't have to pay her. They're just going to play the laugh.
Oh, she's not off. She's not on tonight?
No, she's celebrating Passover tonight.
Oh, I see.
She's drinking Mogan David. That's because she works for Paxson. She's
Now
going to
let
get drunk tonight on Mogan David.
Let me ask you something. Has
Yes.
Miami become a completely Spanish town?
I beg your pardon?
Has Miami become completely Spanish?
Si.
Must you speak Spanish or you can't come here anymore?
No se habla inglés aquí, sí.
Oh, no, please, for God's sake. I went into Sedana's yesterday, right?
Sí.
And all I was trying to tell them is I saw some guava cheese there. How do I buy it? Nobody in the store spoke English.
Sí.
This is a massive store.
Just say C-K...
No,
S-O-C-K-S?
I just
say
got out of there,
S-O-C-K-S.
so I can't believe what's happening.
Yeah,
What is happening to Miami?
it's happening.
I mean, if you don't speak Spanish, you can't go anywhere.
Now you got it. Now you got it. Get with it, sweetheart.
Okay,
Hasta
keep
que-
going, Neil.
Hasta que me olvides.
Okay.
Arrivederci.
Bye-bye.
See you in Roma. See ya. We have she's nice, isn't she? We have an open line in Dade, 6229463. We have one in Broward, 767 WIOD. My haircut lady's coming tomorrow, our new one, because Miriam just had a baby. Miriam had a real nice big fat baby. And so Miriam is, she's busy. She's busy nursing her baby. Of course, George wishes, he's jealous. Open line in Broward, 7679463. You're not
I just
jealous?
want the sex, not the baby.
No, I said the baby's nursing. So anyway,
Oh, yeah,
forget
well,
it. Okay, we don't have to, let's not touch that. I know I wouldn't. Do you know what I'm saying? I think you do. Good stuff. Oh. Two open lines in Broward, 7679463, 767 WIOD. I'm just going to talk over you like I did the one guy the first time he said crap or whatever he said before, which I did not hear it. Could you hear it in there?
Oh, yeah, clear as a bell.
Well, I couldn't hear it. If I can't hear it, how the hell am I supposed to?
Hey, I was
well,
clean
if you
across
heard
the
it,
room
how come
cutting a
you
cigar.
didn't? How come you didn't dump it, Mister?
I was on the other side of the room.
You better watch yourself. And I got a little piece of matzah stuck in my craw. How do you like that? I got a little tiny piece. Two open lines in Broward, 7679463. But it works. Nothing wrong with having a tiny piece so long as it works. 1213 at WIOD.
610 WIOD.
I know that the Lord even loves Neil Rogers.
The pub smokes dope. The pub smokes dope. God gave him the grace. All right. The pub smokes dope. He likes to smoke in mass. The pub smokes dope. He's a groovy head. The pub smokes dope. The pub smokes dope. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. God is higher masculine. Satan's higher sex. Hopes and Rome get stoned on grass. Jesus freaks never shut up drunk. Popes and roads get stoned alone. Priests and church get drunk. The Pope smokes dope. Oh! God give him the grass. The Pope smokes dope.
Oh!
He likes to smoke a mass. The Pope smokes dope. He's a groovy head. The Pope smokes dope.
Just lick him.
The Pope smokes dope. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now taking Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jill forgot to take a pill, now she's got a daughter. Taking pills is not a joke for a groovy pope. Birth control can be a toke of marijuana smoke. The Pope smokes dope. Guy gave him the grass. The Pope smokes dope. He likes to smoke an ass. The Pope smokes dope. He's a groovy head. The Pope smokes dope.
Are you?
Smokes dope. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The Pope is getting higher. The Pope is getting higher. The Pope is getting higher. The Pope is getting higher.
I have no foreskin.
The Pope smokes dope. God gave him the grass. The Pope smokes dope. He likes to smoke an ass. The Pope smokes dope. He's a groovy head. The Pope smokes dope. The Pope smokes dope. The Pope smokes dope. The Pope smokes dope. Cha-cha-cha.
Oh my God.
Hey yo man, yo man, what's up with your customer support?
12:19 at WIOD on a great Tuesday. We got food coming from someplace, I assume. Right now, where's it coming from?
Maybe. We don't know yet.
What?
Well, Joe wasn't there, so they're calling him at home to see if this
Joe
is something
Mama?
that they do.
Hey, listen,
So
I'll
just
pay
need to
for
beg
it.
them and,
I'll
go
pay
to somebody
for it.
else. No, we can't do that.
Like I said, I'm not paying for it. Unless it's really good.
Why don't you go back to New York, you wop bastard?
Here's Coconut Creek. Hello.
Uncle Neil?
Yes?
How you doing, Neil?
Great.
I just saw your billboard on 95.
They're out there. Don't ask me why, but they're still out there. These
saw that
people, they
big-
just can't get their ass together.
I saw that big thing in your puss.
Uh-huh.
I saw that big thing in your puss and the cigar, too.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch. Listen, I have a shameless request for you.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Yo, operator, give me the number for 911.
You son of a bitch.
Okay, we have an open line in day. There's a guy's got all his own little, he's got his little recorder set up there and all his little material. Nice going, pal. See you at VUM. We have an open line in Dade, 622-WIOD. We have two open lines in Broward, 767-9463, 767-WIOD. Our topic today is, have you ever heard Art Bell? And do you ever want to hear him again? That's our topic for the show today. If there's anything else on your mind, goodbye. Our topic today is the weather, storms and floods. All right, straight out of Talkers Magazine and a hot list created by Walter Sabo. Here's Palm Beach on a mobile. Hello.
I have no idea what to say other than my wife is interested in the $9,000 ring.
Yeah.
And wondering why I didn't get her one.
Yeah.
And if I...
Gee, if you would have just called Karen last night, you could have saved that show maybe.
Well, it's hard
I
to
doubt it.
concentrate. I'm evading a landscaping truck in front of me that's dropping the entire yard in front of me on 95.
Great.
Damn them. And the last thing is, Neil, I just want you to know I'm an ex-jock redneck goy who used to be the biggest football fan in the world.
Yeah.
It took me 2 years to understand that the hockey players are easily the toughest sons of bitches playing sports
No contest.
today.
No contest.
I mean,
These football guys, they get a hangnail. They're on the bench. They're gone. They're in the locker room crying.
Well, I used to get in arguments with my friends, no way, football players, about how big they are.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is, the hockey players are just the toughest, and I just can't believe it took me that long to...
Bad
come to
lines
that
ringing,
conclusion.
George.
So,
Okay.
Anyway.
In closing.
In closing, please play the political song.
See ya. The what? We have an open line on the a purple line, the mobile one line, pound IOD. We got all of Broward again. We just can't get Broward going today, man. Too many Saders, too much Manischewitz and Mogan David.
Edmonton trying to get going again as Marinoff put it up to Marchand. Marchand and Kovalenko coming right in. Scores! They're getting close knocks it loose. Can't get it by Marchand. Hermano is going to try it again. Trying to center it. Off the boards. Look out. Ludwig shot blocked. Richardson took a swing at it. The puck is still loose in front of the net. A minute 25 remaining. Crowd will go nuts if the Oilers get up near Andy Moog again on a rush. But it's backhanded in by Dallas. Paxson chased it. There's Modano centering it. What a save by Joseph. Another stop by Joseph. And it cleared out a breakaway coming. Ernest racing in. Matvichuk coming back. Ernest is back in the net. Centers it. It's cleared away. But not out of the zone. McGillis keeps it in. Better shot. Oh! That just missed. Dallas now hanging on. Back on their heels. We're in the final minute of the third period in a 3-3 tie. An unbelievable turn of events here in Edmonton tonight. It's the Oilers coming out. 4 of them. Kurtkowski shot. That'll go into the crowd. Deflected off the stick. This crowd can't believe it. What am I talking about? I can't believe it either.
Unbelievable. That was one of the great sporting events in the history of the human race. Sunday night, Edmonton made that great comeback. It was just spine-tingling. If that doesn't send goosebumps up and down the insides of your rectum, then you're not alive. I'll tell you that right now. You don't know nothing. Broward County. Everybody else is filled up at Broward. What do we got this problem in Broward today, huh? What is the story with you assholes in Broward today? Have you got some kind of a mental defective problem in Broward today? What is the story? Too much matzah? Too much matzah, too much smearing with the cream cheese and the schmuckers? That's the problem, baby. It'll kill you. Broward County, 767-9463, 767-WIOD. What about if he only spent $2,000 for the ring? Does he get it back anyway? What about if he spent $4 million for the ring? I say the word stupid is operative. 767-WIOD. Let's hear some stuff about Karen Kay today, okay? Let's hear how great she is and why she was only on for 2 hours last night. It was enough. 1226 at WIOD.
WIOD.
Holy Mackinac! This is Joe Bowen, the voice of the Toronto Maple Leafs, and you're listening to the Hockey Authority, Neil God.
Thank you, Joe. 1231 at WIOD. Here's a fax from Sitzel. Sitzel, that's his name, okay? His name is...
Oi!
Sitzel. Can we say that on the air? He says, I'm a new listener. I understand you were asking if Jews can call you on Passover. The answer is absolutely
no.
Not only phone calls, but no driving, numerous other no-nos. Numerous other...
No.
I know because I was religious at one time, says Sitzel. I still believe in God because of a few undeniable miracles that have occurred in my life, but became tired of feeling guilty all the time. I'm undecided about whether I like your show, but I'll listen for a while before I make up my mind, says Sitzel. Some things you say offend me, but other things you say make sense. Thank you, Sitzel.
Why don't you go back to Canada, you Jew bastard?
1232 at WIOD. We have an open line in Dade. Sitzel, is that like Sitzes? That's right. That's not a dirty word for all you goyim out there that are tittering right now, okay? Tzitzes is something you wear on, like today. On important days, like whenever it's real hot outside and you want to smell bad, you put on your tefillin and your tzitzes and your talis and your yarmulke and your big, big, silly hat. Did anybody ever call and tell you what those hats are? What do we call those hats besides silly and heavy and smelly? What do we call those big Jew hats that they're wearing over there in Jerusalem right now on the front page? I'm telling you, I really believe that was in Sunrise, not in Jerusalem. Look at it, right on the front page. It says, celebrating the start of Passover. And here's a bunch of ultra-Orthodox. They're getting ready to go to the Emerald Coast. Look at that. They're davening. They're rocking back and forth. We're rocking tonight. They're getting ready. They're praying for the Panthers tonight. That's right. It can't hurt. Say an extra bracha, okay? Say an extra brach that Wayne Gretzky will break a leg. Here's West Palm Beach. Hello.
Hey, what's happening?
Yes, sir.
Hey, this is Zagoya calling on Pesa from Connecticut, man.
All right, great. Congratulations to you.
I like your show, man.
What's not to like?
Hey, you're all over it. Listen, I got a question for you.
Yes?
It kind of deviates from the topic, and it's up to you whether you want to answer
deviate?
it or not.
Did you say deviate?
Deviate.
Are you a deviate? We like you already. Yes, sir?
That a boy. Listen, it's just this, no other reason. It's kind of like a need-to-know basis.
Let me ask you, can I ask you a personal question?
Absolutely.
I already know the answer. You are circumcised, right?
Mellow, big guy. Listen to me, I got a question for you, though, for real.
No, seriously.
My favorite teams are the Yankees.
Wait a minute, slow down.
All right.
You don't know what the word means, circumcised?
Well, it's just actually not my favorite topic, my brother.
No, but is that difficult? In other words, you can't deal with that? Is that too personal?
Well, I just want to know if there's any homosexual baseball players on the Yankees.
On the Yankees?
Yeah.
Let's see. Yankees, they got Yankees. There's nobody left on the Yankees. David Cohn.
No, Conehead?
Oh, yeah.
Come on, you're killing me.
Yeah, David Cohn. Joe Girardi, he's a fag.
Hey, listen, let me ask you this, because I want to come down for the Marlins and the Yankees in the World Series in October.
Oh, and then that WAP pitcher they got, what else his name? That
Nelson?
Who?
Nelson?
No, the greaseball pitcher the Yankees had.
Oh, Mariano, mi penga el grande y gorda?
That's the one, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, there you go.
Uh-huh.
Now, listen to me, any chance of the Marlins, because they're a little help in the pen, any chance of them picking up like either John Melendez or perhaps Fred Norris or even Howard Stern?
Yeah, all three of them. They're all coming tomorrow.
Thanks, mate.
Okay, pal, and of course you're going to be helping. We have open line in the out of town. What are you looking at me like that for? I do not understand no Espanol, okay? I have no idea what he said. What are you hawking at China?
Algunas veces me siento que la vida me pasó. Algunas veces me siento
Neil Rogers.
que la vida me pasó. Y cuando escucho el ratillo me hace sonreír como un niño. Hoy mi Rogers en mi ratillo, mi Rogers en mi ratillo, mi Rogers en mi ratillo, no deje su vida pasar.
Okay, he was a commie pingo bastard, I think. Here's a mobile in Oakland Park. Hello.
Hey, Neil.
Yes, sir.
I was wondering, you don't read the Herald, I know. But
No, I do not.
I know.
Why, do they have a bunch of Jews on the front page of that paper, too?
No. I'll talk about Jews in a minute.
All right, let's get to those Jews.
Sunday, they had all the picks from the draft, and the Dallas Cowboys picked that David LaFleur, tight end.
Guy LaFleur, yeah, he's playing with the Cowboys now.
And it said he was 6'6", 280, pretty good-looking guy, and it said Troy Aikman put his stamp of approval on him.
Yeah.
And the guy's quote...
He put something on him, yeah.
The guy's quote was, "I couldn't believe he came down to see me."
I think you misread it. I think it said he put his stump of approval on him.
Anyway, out at Bonaventure yesterday, I do deliveries, and there was more skull caps out there yesterday than I've ever seen in my whole entire life.
Yeah.
Little kids running around with beanies.
Oy!
Old men with the curls coming out of the sides of their hats, long, gross beards. It was like a sewer plant out there.
Well, that's an old Jewish saying. If you can't have a big weenie, at least wear a big beanie.
Well, they have a heap national weenie, I think.
There you go.
All right, thank you.
Have a great day, pal. Give Troy a big kiss for us, okay?
Sitting on the bench.
Okay, I'll play it. Go play this. So what Troy say?
When this quarterback gets lonely, he likes receivers that are wide.
I like it.
Some people say that number 8 is gay.
Yes, I am.
They say Troy loves the big brown eye. Aikman.
Rectum.
He goes down on his knees, Aikman. It's guys he likes to please, Aikman.
Just lick 'em.
He loves to slap cowboys on their behind. He's got a spotless reputation.
You turd.
America's team is world-renowned. But is Troy gay? I've heard some people say.
Increíble.
In the huddle he goes down, Aikman. He goes down on his knees, Aikman. Hike him some balls to squeeze, Aikman. Don't clip him 'cause he likes it from behind.
What is that, more paychecks? Are we getting some more paychecks now or just mail? Come on, let's get a bunch of paychecks in here. One with like a whole bunch of zeros on it. In fact, Wayne was telling me before, he said all the paychecks he gets, that's all that's on there is a bunch of zeros. We have an open line at Broward, 767-9463. I said it kind of reminds me of that morning show you work on, Wayne. Bunch of zeros. Here's Coral Gables. Hello. Coral Gables. Gone? Coral Gables is gone? Some spick in the Gables left us in a lurch? Well, thanks a lot, Julio. We have an open line in Dade, 622-9463. Thank you so much, Leslie. I mean, Lisa. Well, I'm going to call you Lisa for the rest of the time that I'm here, because at least I like being consistent. Even if you're wrong, be consistently wrong. I called Leslie Lisa one day, and George is never going to let me live it down. That was embarrassing. See, what I've discovered, the best thing is just pretend you don't know anybody's name, because then you'll never make a mistake. Is this a letter or a check? It is a check. Look at that. See, am I psychic or what? Look at George. I open up the envelope. Here's a check. Made out to Center 1 for $20. They probably want something. So just cross out Center 1 and put your name on it. Just a joke. Been a big fan, from Coral Springs. Tom in Coral Springs, what does he want? Tom wants something, no question about that. Tom wants, thanks for getting out from the oppressive Paxson regime, getting a big raise, and getting a paid European vacation, What does he want? $20 represent... Oh, this guy lost 20 pounds on the Atkins. And he's sending us $1 for everyone. Nice going, Tom in Coral Springs. Thank you, Tom. A lot of people promised that they would send us $1 for every pound they lost to Center 1 on the Atkins diet. Didn't do it. We don't even hear about Atkins much anymore, except the guy that called before lost 90 pounds. Here's another dumb fact from Pasquale. Karen Kay said that on her first date, she and her boyfriend were deciding to move in together. She told him that she was a high-maintenance bitch, and he would have to quit smoking cigars, and he did, and she trained him to put the toilet seat down. One thing about Walter Sabo, baby, everywhere he goes, the toilet seat is down, because they know that there's going to be a heavy load soon. At one point in her show, she sneezed, and after her commercial break, she came on complaining that something was all over the microphone and said, "What the hell is this stuff? Who knows what disease the people before me have, and I don't want their germs." How do you like that? She don't want to catch our germs. Well, there you go, all over the mic, sweetheart. And here's another one.
I want to give you a...
There you go. Oh, brother, is she something or what, huh? Snooty bitch. So anyway, here's a check for Center 1 that you can give to Tracy. How do you like that? We're not even raising money right now, and those checks are still coming in. Thank you, Tom in Coral Springs, and keep up the good work. Here's Coral Gables. Hello.
Neil.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Can't hear you.
All right.
Are you on a pay phone?
I'm on a pay phone.
Bad phone. Speak up.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. I just took two things. The reason why your phones, you're not getting any calls is your phones aren't working. When you were calling, when you're requesting calls, I was trying to get through and it was all busy. So
yeah.
Sounds like somebody's potchicking around.
They're potchicking with our phones. It's probably that Roy again.
And one last thing.
Probably a Paxson plot. What is it?
Are there Panther Pack tickets for the playoffs?
Yes.
They are?
I think so. Aren't there? Maybe not. I don't know. I have to find out for you.
If they could find out and call, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
See ya. I'm not really sure about that. Are there, Adam? Adam would know. Not. Panther Pack for the playoffs? What? We don't know. We'll find out. Okay, we have an open line at Dade 622. We got one on the mobile one. Purple line. Somebody just hung up there. If you're real fast, pound IOD, grab it, squeeze it, yank it, pull it. Here's Hollywood. Hello.
Hi, Neil.
Hi.
I used to listen to Jim Phillips up in Orlando.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
So I know you're not the only one that schleps for food.
Yeah.
They schlep for food all the time.
Everything that I do on the air, people rip off. Lee Fowler's begging for food. Jim Phillips is begging for food on the air.
But you're not begging. You're just saying, you're
Yes,
talking
we
about
are.
food and people, not really.
No.
People are bringing it.
That's right.
You know,
and the food,
they
too.
don't have to bring it.
That's
and
right.
they're bringing it for, so... If it's anybody's problem, it's people that are bringing in. And
this broad that we got at night, this bitch, she's got a problem with everything that everybody else does here, okay? Everything that everybody else does, she's got a problem with it.
I didn't realize what a two-faced bitch she was.
Yeah, she's been here 3.5 weeks. She's the expert because the consultant's her boyfriend, and some of us are leaving anyway, so she's the expert.
That fucking bitch.
Right. But anyway... Have a great day. She just vanished. Okay, we have an open line in Dade, 622-9463, 622. One on the out-of-town line. Sometimes that happens. They just freeze. They're just so overwhelmed by my magnificence that they just can't deal with it. Anyway, good point, sweetheart. Thank you so much, and have a great Passover and Pesach and Easter and Purim and whatever you're celebrating, because it's all a bunch of bubble mices anyway, okay? Don't ever forget that. That's the one message from this show, more important than all the others put together, more important than all these contrived topics, okay? See, there's something called credibility. In other words, if you come on here and you're talking about stuff and you got some credibility and it means something, not that we're going to change the world, but all these stupid lists of stupid-ass topics, guess what, Walter? You wouldn't know a talk show if they slid Rush Limbaugh and Gordon Liddy up here.
Rectum.
You still wouldn't know a talk show, okay? You wouldn't recognize it with a magnifying glass. And the show either. Phony, phony, phony as the day is long. Phony baloney. And his clone, the same thing, man. His clone. Send in the clones. Yeah, all this business about cloning humans. I mean, what's the big controversy about that when we already got Walter Sabo and his clone? 1244 at WIOD. Let me tell you about something. No cloning around here. There's your check, by the way, Tracy. Tracy just came in here and grabbed it. And the check, too. Put away those purple pajamas, will you? People are starting to talk.
610 WIOD, the station that reaches the beaches, but can't be heard in the office. Hey, we know our limits.
Talk dirty to me.
Yeah, but wait a second.
Sabo in a black sedan, or won't you hop inside my company car? I got the pictures and taxing eating out of my hand. I'm gonna make you a radio star.
Okay.
I'm Walter Sabo, baby. I can do anything I want to do. I'm your consultant woman, and I'm gonna be consulting you on giving that bow on a crap show and a formula that's got to bore ya. I've got the power to mold and control you. Get you your own show at a station down in Hollywood. And I don't care if your ratings are low, just as long as you can stroke me good. I'm Walter Sabo, baby, and you'll do anything I want you to. I'm your consultant woman. Spread your legs when I desire you. I'm gonna bone ya. Own ya. Dumb slob can't get a real job. That's why I'm a consultant, 'cause I'm just an asshole.
Yes, I am.
1250 at WIOD. We're being Sabo-ized here at WIOD. You can hell it and feel it and smell it. Hell it. Here's a mobile in South Miami. Hello.
Neil, how's it going?
Great.
I think the Panthers will take them tonight, 3-1.
4-2.
4-2?
We'll take whatever we can get. 4-2 sounds real good to me.
Okay.
I got a real strong feeling on it.
Are you going to play that last goal, the winning goal for those Ottawa?
I beg your pardon, the winning goal for Ottawa?
No, not Ottawa. The ones you just played.
You mean Buffalo?
The game, yeah, the 3-3, but they won it 4-3.
Oh, you're talking about the winning goal for Edmonton.
Yeah.
Well, that was good. It was on about the 18th time. Yeah, I might be able to do that.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Okay.
And douchebag,
Yeah?
Frank, Thad, Ron, you're all douchebags.
Bunch of fags. Okay, pal. See ya. We have an open line at date 622. By the way, speaking of that, Boca Brian just came in and looking fat. Oh, look at that. As soon as I said that, he pulled his poop again. You see that? Boy, that was amazing. It didn't help too much either. So anyway, Boca Brian says that Karen K is really something. He wishes he could say it on the air.
Can't stop it. Aronov is back there. He has played an eternity tonight for Edmonton. Here they come, the Oilers. It's dropped back for Bookberger. Shoots, scores! Bookberger! The Oilers win it!
Unbelievable. Amen. Boy, that was some game, boy. That was some game. Sorry you missed that, because what can I tell you? We have an open line today at 622-9463. If you guys had the right sets of dishes, if you had your milkshake and flashik and the big dish and the small dish, then you'd be all set. You'd see some good stuff. Here's Miami. Hello. Miami, buenos dias.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Neil?
Great.
Listen, I think badminton players are the toughest players.
I would say next to golfers, you're right. I say
No,
badminton and tiddlywinks.
You got to have a good grip on your handle while you play with it.
How about chess players?
Right?
Yeah.
No, I think badminton players have got it on there.
Yeah, watch out for that shuttlecock.
Anyway, yeah, that too.
Yeah.
I got a request for you. A couple of weeks ago, you played something. A buddy of mine was driving around in his truck, and you played something called Cowboy Dick Ice Cream.
Yeah.
And he ran over his neighbor's dog.
Did he?
From laughing so hard.
All right.
Any chance you could play that today?
What kind of a dog was it?
It's just a mutt. It's a dead dog now.
Okay, then we'll play it.
Thanks.
Okay, see ya. Okay, what happened right there? We were smoking, man. We had him lit up like a Hanukkah bush. Walter would have been proud. He would have been pissed off. We have an open line at Broward, 767. We have 2 in Dade, 622. These hot topics are doing it for me today. Allen Ginsberg. This audience wouldn't know Allen Ginsberg from Arnie Ginsberg.
Hey, what you eating?
Cowboy Dick.
Hey, buckaroos, there's nothing like a little Cowboy Dick ice cream.
I want something. I've got a craving.
Yeah, well, how about some Cowboy Dick?
Sure.
All the cowgirls love my Cowboy Dick. And I should know, because I'm Cowboy Dick.
I like my Cowboy Dick with some nuts.
No problem, partner. Introducing Cowboy Dick, with nuts so big you can hardly wrap your lips around them.
My youngins love Cowboy Dick.
Ma'am, fill your posse with my Cowboy Dick.
Oh, Cowboy Dick.
Here, try it. How is it?
I can't talk. My mouth is full of Cowboy Dick.
She's smiling. She's smiling. Fill your mouth with my Cowboy Dick. Available in your grocer's freezer. Ooh, once you've had your first Cowboy Dick, you won't ever go back. When you're filled with Cowboy Dick, you'll scream, wee, yahoo!
Say it again. Okay, 1254 at WIOD. We have an open line in Dade. If you move quickly, if you get right on that hot topic.
It's the 1 to 2 hour.
That old black magic slapped me on my ass. That same old magic that used to jump and pass. Then he got AIDS and had to quit the sport. Although he liked guys in tight silky shorts, he was always nailing everything with joy. He even nailed a couple of Asian boys. And down he went, in and out he went like a redneck does to his goat. Well, he should stay away, but he could not. He needs the cash, and he likes ass. And soon, he'll feel that burning desire. But he's got AIDS, and his dark's on fire. He's had lovers all around the world. Yeah. But only 3 or 4 of them were girls, and now he's old, and he's got AIDS. And soon down and down he'll go, underground he'll go. No more magic, just a box of bones.
104 at WIOD. What are you saying now? What is that? What is that?
I'm not giving that away on the air.
What is it?
It's a Fargo tape.
A Fargo tape? What the hell is that thing? How the hell would you send this out? It's a widescreen collector set, which has got one of those. Well, what do you call that? What do you call those things?
A snowball.
A snowball? Is that what you call them? All these years I've lived, and I never knew what you call those things. You know, with a little thing with the snow inside. It's a snowball. That's not what they call them. Shake Me. It's a numbered snow globe. That's what it's called. It's a snow globe. Fargo Collector's Letterbox Edition. Wow, Suds would be impressed by that. And what's that other crap? Why, do you want this? Because I bet you our audience would like it. Yeah, there you go. There you go. It's all yours. Free stuff for George.
And that's not to be given away either, because I need to borrow those.
So what's the point? So we're not. So what do you tell? So who's talking about giving away? Who said anything about giving away? God damn it! We have an open line in Dade, 622. So how's Peaches Paxson coming, by the way? We have an open line in Broward, 767-9463, 767 WIOD. Here's West Palm Beach. Hello.
Hi, Neil.
Yes, ma'am.
How you doing today?
Great. I will have some of that, though. I'm going to eat the topping of it. Great. Fantastic. The best day of my life.
It's the best day of your life?
Wait a minute. One second. Let me take a look. Let me see it. Let me see your sausage there, Adam. Oh, I'll have the pepperoni. No, I'll have the sausage. No, sausage. Yes, ma'am.
You got the sausage.
I got the sausage.
Cool. Is George taking the snow globe?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Weren't you already on the phone?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I was listening to when he picked up for the snow globe.
Yeah.
When you were talking about the snow globe.
And so you called just for something for free?
No.
You already were on there when I was talking about it.
I was already on.
Well, that's what I'm saying, so don't pretend like now that we, George is taking it home.
I don't want the snow globe because George deserves it.
Oh, I just munged on my syrup.
I definitely don't want the snow globe. I'm calling about the Panthers.
I just munged on myself. Okay.
Am I allowed to do that while you're eating lunch?
You go ahead.
I want to try and get some enthusiasm going here today.
Uh-huh.
I heard Eddie missed the plane.
All right. That would be the best news.
Tell me about it. Maybe he did. And do you see Needle Nose on the cover of Cigar Aficionado?
No, I did not. I heard about it, though.
Oh, him and Jack.
They're all pissed off about it because they say that now he's sending the wrong message to all those little kids about smoking cigars, and I think they got a good point. Nice going, Needle Nose.
Yeah, okay.
Next he'll be doing chewing tobacco.
Yeah, that's why
he's only making $10 million a year.
Yeah, right. And can't shoot a goal in the first 5 minutes, right? He's got to sit on the bench to get the hangnail.
Uh-huh.
Who's taking him out tonight?
I would say probably Paul Laws.
You think so?
Uh-huh.
Paul's going to come back and give us a little action?
He's going to spear him.
Because I heard the coach said no fighting, Paul.
You can't fight in the playoffs, don't you understand, sweetheart? There are very few fights in the playoffs. You can't get the penalties.
But I don't want to see Billy doing all that crap.
No, that was bad. And then the coach says, well, I can't knock him because we've asked him to step up that kind of play. But you don't leave your feet and do an obvious charge in front of the referee, coach. You can't tell this coach nothing,
I'm telling you.
He plays his favorites.
Yes, we know who his favorites are.
And who are not.
And who are not.
And were not, who are gone, yes.
Do not leave the last S off for Straka, okay?
Okay.
Listen, Neil, can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Just for a little enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Because you're God. Little hockey night tonight?
Oh, God. That'll be the end of this show.
No, it won't.
That'll be the end of these calls.
You always got me.
Okay.
Okay.
See ya.
Thanks, Neil.
We have an open line today at 622-WIOD. So thanks to Flores, by the way. This is the Flores right up here in Hollywood, not the one down there, our friends down. Boy, we sure miss everybody down there, don't we? We don't? Just Flores. Who else do we miss down there? Sonny. We miss Sonny, which I notice he's totally out of business. Poor Sonny. Let's take up a collection for Sonny from the market. Oh, my God. What? That's good.
Say it again.
Have you seen the size of these balls? What, did he have?
I saw him. He had a good line.
Okay, let's hear it.
They got Sonny on the causeway.
Yeah.
It was funnier when he said it.
Uh-huh.
It was a timing thing.
We have an open line in Broward, 767W. This is disgusting, man, eating with my mouth full here like this. Usually I'm capable of doing better than this. Too bad. Here's Lauderhill. Hello. Lauderhill.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Jesus, that's it.
Didn't sound like me with that meatball in my puss, did
I was
it?
enjoying you eating your food.
I know. It's
How
delicious.
you doing?
Great.
Oh, man. Listen, what is your seat? Where you sit at in Miami Arena?
How come I said sausage and you gave me pepperoni and mushrooms, Adam? Adam, how come I said sausage and you gave me pepperoni and mushrooms, you idiot? Seat section 106.
106. I was there on Thursday's night.
Yeah.
With my wife. I gave it to her for her birthday.
Yeah.
And we wanted to say
You gave it to her for her birthday?
Well, I gave her.
Yeah, I bet.
No, yeah, well, that too.
Here's a present, honey. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a present, but I wanted her to meet you because I met you already, and we at Shell's University.
Yeah.
I introduced you to my son. And I told him that you were my hero.
Right.
Yeah. Listen.
That's why everybody was looking at you so strange.
Hey, is there any more tickets left for the next two games down here in Miami, you know?
I don't think so.
No? Gone?
I don't think so.
Jesus Christ. All right. Well...
Even he can't get in.
You probably can.
It's a tough ticket.
It was nice talking to you. I'm out of material.
Okay, pal.
I wanted to say good, hello and let's go Panthers.
Okay, hello and goodbye.
Bye.
Have a great life.
You too.
Bye-bye. We have an open line abroad. We're getting some enthusiasm going now. Let's play that hockey song. Where is it? I don't know. I have no idea. It's not on this thing. It's not on this thing, so get that one out of there, okay? Take that damn thing out of there now, and let's get one of those mini discs going. See, I'm a little nervous about putting any different ones in there because it's going to blow up. I think it's a plot. I think Roy has wired these things so that every time we put something in there, all the material on there is going to, disappear. It's going to vanish. Did you have any luck with that other one, by the way, number 13?
No, I did not.
No, and you won't.
We're going to call the technical people.
Well, let's do it, because there's some great stuff on there. All that Mike Lang, the best Mike Lang stuff in the world is on there, and it's all going to vanish because this equipment here is effed up, okay? It's the Paxson disease again. Every damn thing they touch turns to a crap. Every stinking thing that the Paxson Midas touch in reverse. Oh, we're not playing this. Come on, quit the crap, will you? Oh, my God. You got to be yanking me, man.
There's a buzz on the street, hottest ticket in town.
I like it.
You gotta see, this is it, there's no doubt. Oh! Winner take all, that's what the game's all about. Yeah, yeah. Oi! All the big guns gonna shoot out the lights. The place will be rocking 'cause it's Saturday night. Hard hitting, fast breaking, bullet on ice. The place will be rocking 'cause it's hockey tonight. Scoring goals, taking hits. Cool and mass bandit, giving everyone fits. Scream and shout, make some noise. Rocking and sliding like Terry's boys. All the big guns gonna shoot out the lights. The place will be rocking 'cause it's Saturday night. Hard hitting, fast breaking, bullet on ice. The place will be rocking, baby. It's Saturday night.
Let's kick some ass tonight. Panthers 4, Rangers 2. I can feel it. I can smell it. I can hear it. I can sense it. Open line in Broward, 767-9463, 767 WIOD. How about those Penguins, huh? What did I tell you? They're going down, baby. They're going down 4 straight. No defense. The Flyers got too much. 4 straight there. And if New Jersey wins their series, which they will over Montreal, so what does it look like? Us in Philadelphia again, huh? That's what it looks like to me. Us and the Flyers again. Game 1, Eddie goes out there, spears Lindros, tit for tat, as they say. Can we say that? Gets him out of there, gets his ass out, gets Eddie out, we win. Here's Hialeah. Hello. Hialeah.
Hello?
Yes, sir?
Hey, hello? What's up? Can I call somebody a queer?
Can you call somebody a queer? Look in the mirror, man. Just whisper it. Might get out. We have an open line at Dade, 622-9463, 622. There's a little punk in Hialeah who has a very, very small penis, okay? Like a raisin. Penis like a raisin. That would be a good song for Boca Brian to be working on. Work on it, Brian, and the song, too. 113 at WIOD.
610 WIOD. When Madonna's in town, she's not listening to us.
Oh, what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
You loved him in Jaws, Down and Out in Beverly Hills, Close Encounters, and Stakeout. Richard Dreyfuss. Richard Dreyfuss is back in his greatest role ever, a high school music teacher with a nasty problem.
Oh, excuse me.
Mr. Holland's anus.
Rectum.
Mr. Holland, why are the gerbils in my science class missing toenails and real stinky?
Well, you see...
You sick bastard.
Mr. Holland's anus.
Rectum. Hey, Larry, my favorite midget pal. Come on in.
I'm a person of small stature, thank you. Mr. Holland, when you eat Mexican, I'm always the first to know.
Sorry.
Mr. Holland's anus. Sticking up a theater near you. Hey, what's that smell?
He who smelt it dealt it, buddy.
118 at WIOD. Oh, man, am I getting heartburn. Good stuff, but, man, am I getting heartburn immediately. Thank you so much. Here's a mobile in Miami. Hello.
Hi, Neil.
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
Great.
Neil, I might want to ask you about hockey. If you can explain to me the new rule about you can't shoot from the crease.
You can't shoot from the crease?
Is that correct?
Yeah, you can't shoot from the crease. It's too close. You have to back up 10 feet. We have an open line in Dade, 622-WIOD. We have an open line in the Broward line, 767-9463. The Panther hockey fans are at it again, baby. What's that little hard, round, black thing, huh? I don't know. You better ask Graham James. He's seen a few. Here's Miami. Hello.
Hello, Neil.
Yes, sir.
Hey, good talking to you, sir.
Likewise.
Great show.
So far, so good.
Neil, I wanted to ask you before any other thing. How's Juan Mendieta doing?
He's doing great.
He's doing good?
He's doing sensational, yeah.
Great. Tell him I love him.
He's one happy Julio.
Yeah. Neil, another thing. You've been in business for 21 years, right?
I've been in business for longer than you can imagine.
Since Jesus.
Since before Methuselah was a baby.
So you can handle all types of colors, can't you?
Like what?
Like for example, like every time I try to make a comment or try to talk the truth, you hang up on me.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what does that mean? You can't handle it?
What are you talking about, sir? What are you talking about?
Well,
what kind of caca are you talking?
No caca. I mean, that's
what caca are you spewing, sir? What kind of sputum? What is it?
You're more on the radio than I am, so you know who's talking
So what's the
caca.
point? What is it? What do you want to say?
No, because, like...
Yeah. Ba 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 ba. Here we go. Here's a special dedication for this guy. Come si dice papà in italiano? Papà. Papà what? Oh, by the way, I can't believe that you want these CDs. I can't believe it.
No, I just want to get a couple things off of them.
Yeah. I bet I know which one of them is here. I think George has been hanging around with people that wear purple pajamas or something. I mean, what the hell is this? Oh, God. Talk about a fag song. Oh, if I ever hear Donner Summer again, it'll be too soon. Oh, here we go. Here's another one. Wait a minute. One moment, please. Okay, I didn't even realize this one was on there. One moment, please. This will do it for you. This will set you right on your ass on Pesach, okay? What did I tell you? George is converting, and we're not talking Judaism.
I like it. So you fags know your music.
Just lick them.
God help us if they ever learn the Macarena. That's a great spot, that Pepsi spot. Pepsi's got the best spots, man. Pepsi and Snickers. In fact, there's nothing like eating about 2 or 3 of those big king-size Snicker bars while you're down in some real, not diet, but regular Pepsi with all that heavy sugar in it. All right. Here's Deerfield. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hi.
Yes?
7-year listener and first-time caller.
Great.
What it is
what it is?
In fact, my medicine is run out, so I need you.
Sounds like it, yeah.
I'm from Century Village.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know. I just wanted to say hello.
Okay. And goodbye. We have an open line in Dade, 622-WIOD and 2 in Broward, 767. I'm trying to get this other one open. It's one of those that's got a... Look at how I munged on my shirt. Oh, my God. You're going to burn in hell when you mung on your shirt on Pesach. God, I look like Fat Rich on a bad day. I guess this guy has to... I'm going to have to do it with my teeth. Come on, open up already, will you? Oh, and I just broke the plastic. You're never going to be able to play this thing by the time I get this thing open. What? Oh, I don't need that. Just one moment, please. Just relax. I'm just going to dig this damn thing. Like I said, I think I need that. Okay, open line in Dade, 622, 2 in Broward, 767-9463. Got some great music in here we could play. We got Diana Ross. We got... Wait a minute. Before we open this, let's see if there's anything worth opening it for. This is crap. And Donna Summer is on here again with Last Dance, okay? Enough with Donna Summer already, that bitch. Oh, my... There's nothing but crap on here. Last Dance Reprise. The one that goes on for like 7.5 minutes. That one's on here. Thelma Houston. Get this crap. Give it to that spick in there, that silly Julio. God almighty. He acted like, oh, don't give that stuff away. There's really important stuff. Like what? What was on there that you'd want, that anybody would want? Bunch of crap. Thanks again for more crap, Tracy Needy. What is your problem? What is this swill you keep sending us? She just sent it to you. She didn't send it to me. It's all a bunch of crap you're taking home, including that nice thing with the snow globe that woman wanted so badly. Here's Miami. Hello.
Hello, Neil.
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
Great.
I was wondering if I could ask you a question. Also have a request. I've been following hockey now ever since the Panthers came in. I have yet to come across someone who can explain to me what the plus and minus statistic is and what the purpose of it is.
The purpose of it is to have something to talk about. It's a stupid statistic for the most part. and it means how many goals are scored when a player is on the ice for and against the team at full strength. Penalties, power plays don't count. So when the man is out there and the teams are at full strength, 6 aside, how many goals are scored for the team while he's out there, and how many goals are scored against?
Is there any award at the end of the season for this or anything?
Yeah, there's the Alka-Seltzer Plus-Minus Award.
Also, I was wondering. Oh, so the prediction: the Panthers won 3-1 on an empty net score by Savela tonight. And also, I was wondering if you can you play Star Wars Casino?
How about Star Wars Cantina?
Yeah.
That'll have to do. Okay, pal. Have a great life. Okay, 2 open lines in date, 622-2946. He's just obsessed with that. Is he the guy? There's one Julio. I think it's him. Loves that thing. Just calls every 5 minutes for that. And, of course, if we want to format this thing right, we don't want to keep playing the same stuff over and over again because Walt Sabo will get really upset. But you know what I say? Screw Walt Sabo. That's what I say. I think it's on disc 49. Don't you, George? Cut number 17. Let's give it a shot.
Yeah, sure.
Shul? You're going to Shul? Okay, sir. I can't play it for it because George is going to Shul. No, I think it really is. Let me just check it out. What a genius, man. What a freaking genius. So what do you think? Politics, scandal, science, the legal system, conspiracies, natural disasters. Let's have one.
Her name was Leia. She was a princess with the Danish on each ear and Darth Vader drawing near. So R2-D2 found Ben Kenobi.
Obi-Wan.
He'd have to put the Death Star plans into the rebellion's hands. So Luke and Obi-Wan had to get to Alderaan. So they stopped into Mos Eisley to have a drink with Han at the Star Wars Cantina. The weirdest creatures you've ever seen at the Star Wars Cantina. Music and blasters and old Jedi Masters at the Star Wars. His name was Solo.
Han Solo.
He was a pilot with a blaster at his side and a smile 12 parsecs wide there with Chewbacca. He was a Wookiee. They met with Luke and Obi-Wan about the Millennium Falcon docking Bay 94. Stormtroopers at the door with the flash of Ben's lightsaber. Now there's an arm on the floor at the Star Wars Cantina. The weirdest creatures you've ever seen at the Star Wars Cantina. Music and blasters and old Jedi Masters at the Star Wars.
Mos Eisley Spaceport. You will never find the more wretched hive of scum and villainy. We must be cautious.
His name was Yoda. He was a Muppet. Boy! Darth Vader was so bad, and by the way, he's Luke's dad. Luke kissed his sister. His hand got cut off in that galaxy far, far away. Lucas had a lousy day. Boba Fett was so mean. Jabba had bad hygiene. Why didn't they all just relax back on Tatooine at the Star Wars Cantina? The weirdest creatures you've ever seen at the Star Wars Cantina. Music and blasters and old Jedi Masters at the Star Wars.
The Force will be with you. Always.
128 at WIOD, where everybody is Jewish, man. This place is vacant today, isn't it? It's like deadly here. Everybody got the religion today, man. Everybody is passing it over. They're eating the matzah, they're drinking the wine, mostly the wine part.
610 WIOD.
I wanted to give you the real thing here, Neil.
Pop, comet, hair, pop, comet, hair, pop, comet,
that's the place for me. I got my brand new Nikes and I'm ready to die. 8 boys in yellow with the rest of the guys. We're going to a spaceship that can't be seen. Our souls will be taken by a particle beam. Castration is the only thing that bothered me. You gotta sit down to pee. You know I think the poison is affecting me. It's the Hale-Bopp comet for me.
Squirt, squirt. Too much Bill Cosby. It'll do it every time. 1:33 at WIOD on a great Tuesday. Happy Pesach, baby. This is the kind of day it's hard to pass over. Here's a mobile in Miami. Hello.
Neil.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Buenos dias.
How you doing?
Buenos tardes.
Buenas tardes.
Si.
Gotta
Back
roll
at you.
Got to roll them R's.
I did.
Okay. Listen, first of all, topics blow. Topics only concern the few amount of people that are interested in whatever particular topic that
That's right. That's what I tried to explain to Walter Sabo as he was trying to pick my mind and steal my material a couple of months ago when we had a very nice, very mediocre meal at Denny's up the street. I explained that to him, okay? Immediately, as soon as you hear somebody with one topic and it's really boring and terminal, like about that stupid engagement ring, 98% of the people who don't give a flying crap about the engagement ring, they're turning it off.
And then you lose any carryover people that may be listening from whatever, like your show that carries on to Rick and Suds and so on and so forth.
Right.
But
who cares about some asshole with his stupid damn engagement ring anyway?
Not me, that's for sure. If I had $9,000 like that, I sure wouldn't be buying no ring for the wife.
And if you could afford to buy a $9,000 ring, who the hell would care if you got it back anyway? You're probably loaded.
Give them a cubic zirconia and they won't know the difference.
Right. Call up Buddy Bud. Get a pubic zirconia.
But listen, I called you last week and left a message. Wanted you to leave a message with those people over at QAM about once again tonight I'm going to have to listen like a radar station with the 790.
I know we had a call on it earlier.
And
belongs on KISS. It belongs on the FM, Greg. Get it on the FM and stop shortchanging our Panthers, damn it.
I can't.
Let's put it on a station that somebody can hear with a full post-game show and give it some justice. This is a playoff game, for Christ's sakes.
What do you think the odds are? I was very fortunate. I do have a big dish. I did not have to watch that stupid blue and red puck thing. I got to watch it on the CBC Sunday.
Great.
Will it be on there tonight, you think?
Yeah, they're doing our series.
Are they?
It'll be on.
Oh, well,
they were down here. It'll sure be on from up there, you bet.
Oh, well, that's great. Then I don't have to even worry about 790, do I?
There you go.
That's great.
Chris Cuthbert, John Garrett, you could do worse.
You're right. I could have to sit out here like a radar station.
In fact, I'm glad you reminded me of that. I'll have two choices. I can tape both feeds tonight.
Right, exactly.
Just in case Rimmer screws up. You know what I'm saying?
I was so grateful. I thought it out when I turned the game on Sunday, and I saw that little blue thing. I says, wait a minute. There's got to be another
You said, what's Dodd?
Got to be. And so I flipped through, and there it is on A1.
Fox is an abortion, man. They're killing the game. The games last for 4 hours. It's long. It's ponderous. They delay it. They stall it. They diddle it out. They got that stupid blue thing that's 3 rows up in the crowd the whole game. Fox hasn't got a freaking clue.
They don't. Well, Neil, you have a good day. Go Panthers, and please, no topics.
Okay.
Take care, Neil.
See ya.
Bye.
So what do you think about capital punishment, huh? Let's bring it back, the tried and the true. Let's bring some new ones back. How about service in the department store? How about if you went in and wanted to buy some batteries, okay? First of all, I don't think you go into a department store to buy batteries anyway. You go into your supermarket or into your drugstore where they got a whole section of batteries, and you see the little ones there, the AAAs, and then there's the quadruple A. Just pick them off of there and go pay for them and dummy up, okay? And stop with these stupid contrived topics that nobody cares about. Just like I predicted. Didn't I tell you this? Didn't I come on here and tell you as soon as they got this asshole consultant and we had that stupid meeting up there at that hotel, which God only knows how much that bash cost up there? Way the hell back in October.
Yeah, but we got nice notebooks.
Yeah, we got nice notebooks from Walter. And they're talking about this 38-year-old schlepper car salesman in Pembroke Pines who's our average listener out there.
Mark. Mark.
Oh, yeah, he even had a name. His name was Mark. Oh, maybe that was the Mark that was coming down the elevator, said F. Neil Rogers. That must be it, not Buddy Bud's son-in-law. Oh, it was the son-in-law? Okay. Like I said, it was Buddy Bud's son-in-law, Mark, that comes down the elevator, says to that nice lady with her 10-year-old little girl standing there in the elevator, F. Neil Rogers. Not once, not twice, but 3 times, okay? So let's say just F you too, buddy.
Please don't say the F word.
Why not? Forget it. Here's North Miami Beach. Hello.
Yeah, Neil.
Yes, sir. Great.
I don't know if I was dreaming, but wasn't Phil supposed to come in yesterday or today?
But he's tied up with these depositions. See, it's the Brian Cox lawsuit thing.
Oh, yeah, well,
So it's my deepest apologies, but he can't make it.
Oh, really? Needed both? He's leaving today?
Yeah.
Ah, damn it.
He likes it so much here that as soon as he gives he said the last sentence of the last answer to the questions, he's flying on a plane and getting the hell out of here.
soon as possible.
I can't blame him.
Yeah, well, he's a smart guy, huh?
Yes, sir.
Anywhere's better than this place. All right, man. That's all I wanted to know.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
We'll get a hold of him. We'll get him on the phone one of these days when he's awake. Don't be calling him like at 8 in the morning LA time again, George. That was your doing. That's probably why he didn't show up here. He's pissed off. We have 2 open lines in Dade, 622-9463, 622-WIOD. Here's a lady in Oakland Park. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, yes, I am.
Happy face-off, Neil.
This is no lady.
No, it's a guy.
It says lady in Oakland Park. George,
not
you
who
would
I
know a
spoke to
lady from a
earlier.
guy. There was somebody else on the phone originally?
Yes.
Sir?
What? Yeah, he got it crossed off somewhere. You were speaking of a song a few minutes ago, and Zeta had a hate song week.
Yeah.
And the most hated song was the Macarena.
Yeah?
So, speaking of songs, guess what WJNO is playing?
What is that, sir?
Boys Want Sex in the Morning.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, they'll be off the air by the end of the week. Thank you so much. Thanks for the warning. What are they...
When I tan, they call me melanoma. I tan until I'm almost in a coma. Hawaii, Miami, and they never ever use any sunscreen. Sun with me, tan with me. Hope you don't mind, I'm a little freckly.
We lie in the sun till we get melanoma. We bake like a bun, you can smell the aroma. Our lights are all on, but there's nobody home. Hey, melanoma!
I spend all day at work planning that when I get off I'll go tanning. I get naked and fake bake it. How much longer is my skin gonna take it? My astrologist and numerologist have to help me find a dermatologist.
We lie in the sun till we get melanoma. We bake like a bun, you can smell the aroma. Our lights are all on, but there's nobody home. Hey, melanoma! We lie in the sun till we get melanoma. We bake like a bun, you can smell the aroma. We got lumps on our skin bigger than the Metrodoma. Hey, melanoma! We don't care if we get melanoma. We got the best tan from here to Arizona. We're glad we don't have genital condyloma. Hey, melanoma!
140 at WIOD. Here's West Palm Beach. Hello. Okay, nice talking to you, too. Thanks, Randy. Here's Margate. Hello.
Neil, good afternoon.
Yes, sir.
I'm mad as hell and I'm going to rip somebody one tomorrow.
About?
Sitting down family dinner last night. Nothing heavy, a little Pesach, a little Hanukkah.
Yeah.
My little 13-year-old sits down at the table, says, excuse me, sits there with his hands crossed, says grace.
Really?
Yeah, except he's in special ed because he has Down syndrome in the Board of Education.
Yeah.
And when I find out which teacher decided to teach him that instead of how to spell his name.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, real nice.
Did he mention Jesus in there a couple of times?
No, when they teach him how to talk the right way, I'd understand it.
Yeah.
But they're teaching him grace, sitting there, and we couldn't eat until we said some Hebrew words and said amen. We started dinner.
Yeah.
But that got me really, really upset.
Good, go kick some ass.
You're damn right.
Okay.
Question?
Yeah.
Before you go, I got to go to Vegas this summer. Little vacation.
Yes.
And I know you mentioned Rio no-go.
Don't go there.
Bally's?
Don't go to the Rio Suites. What do you want to go to Bally's for? It's off the beaten path. Go to someplace on the strip.
Bally's is right next to MGM. I was there 2 years ago.
No, it's not.
Bally's is right next to it, MGM. You take the monorail, you go right over.
Well, George is nodding his head like George is the expert. If you say it's right next to it, it's not right next to it.
Well, it's down the road, but it's right on the strip.
Yeah,
Bally's
it's on the
is.
strip.
Bally's is not right on the
Yes.
strip. It's
Yes,
like
it is.
kidding. Okay, whatever you guys say.
But you said
it's like slightly back off the strip. Okay, don't tell me it's
Look at
right
the
on the
conveyor
strip.
belts taking you
It's
back
behind
there.
a flamingo.
No, it is not. The Bally's is right next door to MGM. I went there 2 years ago.
Not right next door.
Bally's
It's a few
is not
hotels
next
down.
door to MGM. You're wrong. Oh, you
the
went
monorail
there.
does
Wait a
connect
minute. Wait a minute. You went there when?
2 years I was in MGM.
And
Bally's is right next door. We took the monorail over. Right next door.
It is not right next door.
Well, I'd make you a little wager.
I bet you. How much you want to bet?
It's like 3 or 4 hotels down.
Whatever
Yeah.
you want. Panther tickets, I'll pay for them.
It's not next door to the MGM Grand. Believe me, trust me. Okay, but if you say, well, and let me ask you this: what difference does it make?
Well, it doesn't. I'm going to get.
Why don't you want to stay at the MGM?
I'm not care about that. I just want to know which hotels play the better slot machines. You said old hotels. There's nothing left. Who's left?
Oh, where the slots are better?
Yeah, you mentioned
Tropicana.
The older hotels are better.
Tropicana.
Tropicana.
Yes.
I know. I know
not
downtown
the
I never liked.
Not the MGM. I never go into Bally's.
Right, I never went into Bally's?
Maybe once. I don't like Bally's.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So just go Tropicana. How about, what else, Flamingo or something?
Never go to the Flamingo. Flamingo's all redone inside. I haven't been in there. I mean, you can only plunge so many places. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But there's things I just didn't do the last time. I want to catch up.
Tropicana. Give it a shot. It's a great place.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Plunge your brains out.
Yeah.
And you're agreeing with him.
It is right on the Strip.
It is not right next door to the MGM Grand.
Not right next
and
door
it
to
is
the
not
MGM.
on the Strip.
Yes, it is.
Wrong.
Wrong.
Bally's used to be the MGM before it burned down, okay? It is slightly back.
It is slightly
set
back, but there are conveyor belts that take you right off the Strip.
But it's not right on the Strip. God damn it.
Close enough.
You better watch yourself. Do you know what I'm saying? You little miserable uncircumcised spick. We have 2 open lines a day at 622-9463, 622. Pretty soon you're going to have a nose ring if you don't watch it. Or some kind of a ring. What do they call that? A foreskin ring? That's probably what they call those.
Prince Albert.
Anyway, when it's time to talk mattresses, when it's time to talk turkey about where you're laying your putrid body, why the hell walk around with a bad back? Probably one of the reasons you may have a bad back is because you're sleeping on an old mattress that has had it. It's lumpy, it's bumpy, and a mattress too. Pick up the phone and call 1-800-MATTRES because mattress shopping is a cinch. It's a snap. You don't have to leave your house. You don't have to do anything. All you got to do is make one easy phone call. You talk to people who really know their mattresses inside, outside, upside down. And they sell you the greatest mattress in the world, whatever kind you like. You like extra firm. You like extra soft. You like extra hard. Well, why not? And, of course, they got every kind of mattress under the sun. Sealy Posturepedic, Serta Perfect Sleeper, Simmons Beauty Rest, Restana Comfort Care. They sold me a great mattress a year and a half ago. I sleep like an infant, like a child. Even working for these people, I still sleep good. That's a major miracle. So pick up the phone, save a ton of money on your cost, save a lot of grief on your delivery because they deliver when it's convenient for you, 7 days a week, all the way up to 11 o'clock at night, all over the state. Just pick up the phone and make one easy call. You got a great new mattress. It'll be there before you know it. 1-800-MATTRES. And if you don't like the mattress, 30-day exchange policy. They'll take it back, give you whatever you want, no extra charge, no problem at all. Call them today and start sleeping in comfort. Call 1-800-MATTRES. Leave off the last S. It stands for something.
If you haven't heard Brooke Daniels lately, here's what you missed.
Right now in front of my face, I've got the Ultimate Man of Hedonism 2 calendar, and the other one's the Stud Muffins of Science. By the way, you haven't lived until you've seen a calendar made up of 12 men who in their real lives are scientists of one sort or another. Like these guys are normally nerds, so they just take their tops off, and I'm supposed to get psyched on these guys when I know they'd rather be playing around with a Petri dish than me anyway.
Brooke Daniels, weeknights on 610 WIOD.
610 WIOD. It's not your radio. It's just real staticky.
I'm very proud of my new nose ring. I think I must be a fashion king. Look in the mirror, what do I see? I'm handsome, but somehow I don't look like me. You see, I had surgery, lots of plastic surgery. My chin, my nose, and my eyes. But my latest surgery is Steven Tyler surgery. I can't believe the size. I got the big lips. 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 Come, break it down.
150 at WIOD. I wrote it down. What was that comment? Crackhead nigger whore on Ron and Ron this morning, 950. Write that down in your diary, baby. Here's a mobile implantation. Hello.
Hey, Neil. How you doing, buddy?
Great.
That guy is crazy. The MGM is at least a mile from Bally's, and the Aladdin's in between.
Oh, the Aladdin is definitely right next door to the MGM Grand, and it's like several, and the Flamingo is in between. It's on the corner. I don't know what the name of that street is in there.
Tropicana is.
Huh?
That they call Tropicana Boulevard.
No, that's where the MGM is.
Right.
But I'm talking about.
Bally's is right on the corner there. It's like about 60 yards in. They got an escalator now dragging you in.
Right.
Yeah,
but
he didn't know what he was talking about.
He doesn't know, and neither does George. George has been in Vegas twice in his life, and all of us 3 times in his life, and he's an expert now. I've been there 3 times in the last 5 minutes.
When's the last time you've been there?
Me?
Yeah.
Or George?
No, you. No.
Me? January 17th.
The new hotels that opened up yet, or?
Yeah, in fact, that was the day that New York was opening that day, and it was so jam-packed in there. I mean, it was an incredible place, but we went in and lost a couple of hundred and ran right out. I mean, it was hysterical. It was just too jammed in there.
I'm going in June.
You'll love it.
All right, Neil, take care, buddy.
When it gets
yeah,
over
I've
100...
been there about 20 times.
What's not to like?
No, I love it. I've been there about 20 times. I got to go back every year.
Okay, pal.
All right, Neil.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Yeah, that guy called me for a good guy, but he's got his geography a little bit wrong, and you're trying to, squeeze all those places together. I'll tell you, that Bob Stupak place, whatever they call that now, it's changed about for that's in receivership. That's right next to the MGM Grand, too, isn't it? In fact, Fremont Street, downtown, that's right next to the MGM Grand, too, I think. The Golden Nugget downtown, that's right next to the Grand. And I think Laughlin, that's right in Laughlin, whatever that town is, that's right next to the MGM Grand, too, I think. So stay at the MGM because it's close to everything. All right. It is a great place. Boy, do I love... And the food in that joint? The food, I'm telling you, I know it sounds crazy because I've eaten at hotels all over the world, and most of the hotel food sucks because it's not a restaurant. It's a hotel. That's not their primary business. It's a hotel. But the food from room service at the MGM Grand is just as good as any gourmet restaurant at which you have ever eaten in your life, and that's no exaggeration. It's great. Right? Right. In fact, what's the restaurant? The Rosewood Grill. Rosewood Grill is great. A lot more expensive. Although the food is not cheap. It's pretty expensive. But, boy, it's good. And delivery. They got 5,000 rooms in that hotel. 20 minutes, your food is there. Even at 5:30 in the afternoon, in the middle of dinner hour. And you're wondering, how the hell did they do this? Oh, by the way, that guy just fell on the floor that you had up on the wall. That guy with the heavy pecs just fell on the floor, George. Here's Hyperluxo on a mobile. Hello.
Hey, Neil, how you doing?
Great.
Hey, listen, how can you tell George Bally's is not on the strip? How far off the sidewalk do you have to be? Caesar's Palace is as far off the sidewalk, too. It's on the strip, right?
But Caesar's faces the strip. Bally's doesn't even face the strip.
It's across from the Barbary Coast. What a beautiful hangout.
So, how is that place? I've never been in there.
Oh, Christ, no. You know, from the Italian joint around the corner called the Hole in the Wall. It's supposed to be really famous years ago.
Right.
Yeah, that's
I call that place. I call that place the Barbaric Coast.
Yeah, but Bally's is on a strip. They got people movers that bring you right in.
But it is not okay. See, it's a technicality, okay?
Yes, it is.
But the point he was trying to make is this guy's trying to say it's right next to the MGM Grand. It is not.
No.
It's way up the strip.
No,
It's toward.
You got to walk by the Aladdin. I close my eyes when I go by there.
No, you take the monorail. It's next to them.
Do not go in the Aladdin, by the way, okay?
Oh, it's horrible. Now listen.
Although they do have a good buffet, you'll feel like you're right at Cemetery Village.
And listen, let's go down to Fremont Street now for a minute. You've seen that's an $80 million light show down there.
Yeah.
That's all right.
It still sucks. Downtown still blows. Downtown still blows. Huh?
The Four Queens.
Yeah, there's 4 queens.
Oh, my
I think there's a
God.
few more than 4 queens.
They're beautiful. I love Vegas. Now I'm going to make a cheap plug here. You with me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead.
I jumped in a cab, and there's a Guido driving.
Yeah.
I said, where would you go for, a bowl of pasta that's off the beaten track? He took me to a place called Chicago Joe's. It's a house, old house, renovated, 2 brothers own it. Maybe they serve 30 people at the most.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Where is it?
It's a couple blocks off between, I'm going to tell you, between the Stardust and the Ionosphere, if you know where that's at.
Right next to the MGM Grand.
Yeah. Hey, have a good afternoon.
Okay, thanks. By the way, you know something? Well, the guy's still listening, the guy that started all this with his Vegas cockawry. If you want a place where the slots are great, go to the Stardust. This guy I always win in the Stardust. Why do I ever go any place beside the Stardust? The Stardust is great. In fact, I got a machine there, a haywire machine. I'm not going to tell you which one it is. You can't lose. You cannot lose. I love that machine. That machine loves me. That machine loves me. I walk in there. I get a couple of rolls of dollars. I go to that machine. I stick them in there. Bada bing, I'm up $200. Like that. Just like that. Here's Coral Springs. Hello.
Neil.
Yes, sir.
What's happening, brother?
Great stuff.
You have a
Great
good day?
stuff. I'm having the best day of my life. Almost.
Sounds like it.
Yeah? What's not to like?
Nothing. Beautiful day. You're stuck in an office.
Yeah, but it's almost over, man.
Yeah, you got 10 minutes until you're out in the sun.
I got a nice new Corvette sitting out there waiting to... Okay, we have an open line open line in Dade, 622-WIOD, and one in Broward. He said with a bunch of bird crap on it, he's probably right. But tomorrow, thank God, is Wednesday. It's car wash day, so don't worry about it. You know, people that get all uptight about people that go out there and shoot pigeons, let me tell you one thing, okay? Even cats, which I'm not too crazy about, cats don't dump on your car. Dogs most certainly do not take a dump on your car. Birds, however, they dump on your car. So anybody that's out there shooting birds for fun and profit, be my guest, okay? I mean, they're smart little critters, but if they're not smart enough to evade that, exactly, too bad. Here's Coral Springs. Hello.
Neil.
Yes, sir.
Coincidentally, I'm right next door to the MGM, too.
It sounds like it.
Yeah, I wanted to, you're getting that gefilte fish thing?
Yes.
I wanted to know if you've ever seen the fish on the back of some cars that has little legs on it and it says Darwin inside it.
Yeah, I love that one. That's great.
Oh, okay.
Isn't it great that intelligent people are combating all this bull crap now?
Mm-hmm. It's like, hey, you either go, you can't ride, you know, the Pope is riding both sides of the fence. I mean, you know, pick one or the other.
I hear he's only riding one side, but I don't want to say which side.
Well, that's all I called to say, to see if you've seen the Darwin one.
I love it.
Okay?
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Well, I'm going to get me a pole out right now. I'm going to go home and drop it in the bay, in the creek, and fish for some gefilte fish for Pesach. How do you like that? I know how to do it right. I'm getting me a pole, and I'm going to, or either that or Jewfish. I'm going to go over to that Jewfish Creek and fish for some gefilte fish. What other kind of fish would you expect to catch in Jewfish Creek besides gefilte fish? God damn, oh, dang it. Damn it. So, anyway, listen, I just moved in right next door to the MGM Grand.